It's an LP. All right. What is going on? We are live for the the Western Conference Finals. What's going on, everybody? We are in game number 6. Series is up. Phoenix 3-2 in the Los Angeles Clippers. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Jasmine, Michael Johnson, Andrew Lunsford, Jamie Ward, Brandon's Big Stream, Gary, Anna, Paul, Aris, Cole, Good Life TV, Steve M, Jordan Last Dance. How's everybody doing? But, man, so Kawhi Leonard is going to be out the entire Western Conference Finals. He hasn't yet to rule out the NBA Finals if the Clippers make it that far. And Cam Johnson is out with an illness. It is not COVID related. He just has a common cold. What's going on, John Lee? What's going on, Noble Sports Entertainment? What's up, Greg? How's everybody doing today? Hey, we got to get that dub. We definitely got to get that dub. Troxel. Hey, I appreciate that, John Lee. Let's see how much time is left before tip-off. Hey, shout out to Paxton. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Jasmine. What's up, Jay? Says good evening. Hope all is well. Thank you for your broadcast. Hey, I appreciate that, Jay. Andrew Lunsford says Troxzilla. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. All right, there we go. Now we look kind of normal. So, if necessary, Game 7 is on Friday in the Valley of the Suns. What's up, Cardinals kid? Trox, do you do baseball? I'll probably do a couple games. If you have any requests, let me know. Troxburg is ready tonight. Absolutely. What's up, Brandon? You're welcome, John. What's up, Cherry? What's up, Barku? Yo, Trox the GOAT. Hey, I'm only the GOAT because you guys all make me. You know, without y'all, I ain't nothing. We need to win. Greg says Clippers have a great bunch of outside shooters. Unfortunately, all their games are played inside. Go Phoenix. What's up, Aaron John? What's up, the Carolina guy? If the Clippers win, this game is going to be a good game. What's up, Bronco? They should be starting here shortly. Figure maybe about 20 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that. Carolina guy says keep pounding. But, man, let me know who you guys are going for. Hashtag Suns, hashtag Clippers. Suns need to play inside out, feed DeAndre Ayton, and play off him. Absolutely, that's facts. I don't care who wins this game. I want to see a good game. Let's go. I'm excited. Need to slam the door and nail it shut. Bronco says hashtag Clippers. Jasmine says let's go Suns. My team could even make the wild card spot and lose. No Cameron Johnson tonight, who shoots over 50% from the three. Let's go Suns. Still waiting for a game here too. Cardinals Kid says Suns. Noble Sports says hashtag Truck Strong, hashtag Suns Nation. Andrew Lunsford with the hashtag Suns. Carolina guy says hashtag if the Suns win this. If the Suns win this, they win the series. Grim says hashtag Suns. Brandon says Giannis got injured. Yes, he probably won't be back if the Bucks make it. I probably will say about game 2, game 3, somewhere around that ballpark. What's up, Fiery? Says, let's go. Cole with the hashtag Suns. What's up, Mike? Says, LeBron said he would have won a championship if he had Durant, Harden, Curry, and more. Well, obviously, anybody can win with that kind of lineup. I mean, come on, LeBron. Hopefully Campaign, Craig, Nader step up tonight. Hey, that's facts. They need them. What's up, Keith Davis? Hope everyone is having a great evening. Hey, hopefully you are as well, Keith. John Lee says LeBron is trash. Fiery says, how you been? I'm doing good. How about you? Paul says, good to see you wearing Suns orange colors tonight. I was lost watching you the other night wearing all black. For any do you do today? What you mean, Jasmine? Yeah, usually I wear the button up, the black button up, outside of my teams and stuff like that. But the goal is to get all 30 NBA basketball teams and then all 32 NFL teams. Okay, I see Gary. I see Gary. He wants the...
Oh, my God.
Pound Sound Sons. Bill Cosby is celebrating tonight and said the first round on him. First round's on him. What's going on, Joba Smock? Says, let's go, Suns. What's up, the Ad Mittler? Says, let's go, Clippers. Keith Davis. Man, shout out to the 48 in the building. You guys are amazing. Who wants the Suns to win? Says Joba. I am going for the Suns. Got my old school Steve Nash jersey. What's up, Bang Bigger? Greg says Stephen Curry hit 337 three-pointers this year. The GOAT. So they got about 8 minutes left, and they should be tipping it off. Game 5, Reggie Jackson with 23 points. That's crazy. Devin Booker in Game 5 with 31 points. The Valley Boys. We need this dub. Absolutely. What's up, Quanjay Carter? Hey, absolutely. It was definitely eventful. Appreciate that. Hopefully you had a great day as well. Troxel going for the Suns. LOL. The jersey says it all. Absolutely. He said that Brady was not the GOAT. Man, hey, come on now. John Lee says, I like your audio. I can listen while I work. Hey, appreciate that. Truck's the reason he shot so many threes is because there were no fours. The Suns and the Hawks. Hey, what's up, Eric? Let's go, Suns. I'm not even a KC fan. Brady is the quarterback GOAT, not the football GOAT. CP3 about to choke. Hey, come on now, buffed up. Come on, brother. Yeah, I watch football. I'll be streaming starting August 5th. We'll be starting off with the Hall of Fame game. Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know I got to get the Pittsburgh Terrible Towel. What's going on, Detective? CP3 chokes this 3-1 lead. He needs to retire. Yeah. What's up, JT? What's going on, Rika? Chief Adam? Joe Campbell? What's up, Tracy Love? if the Clippers pull this off, history upon history, and go Cowboys. Who do you want and the Super Bowl? We actually might see a rematch, but I really want the Cardinals to come out the East. I would love to see the Arizona Cardinals come out the East. Well, it would be the NFC, but it's still technically the East. What's going on, 212 Roger? Says hashtag Niners. You're the greatest. I'm rooting for the Suns. Hey, I appreciate that, Tracy Love. Look out for the Niners this year. Hey, absolutely. They got their defense back, and it's going to be healthy. That's going to be scary. You know, that's probably one of the hardest divisions right now is the NFC West. What's up, Robert Hopkins? Says, what up, Trox? Let's go, Clips. Wow. Best record facing elimination games, 12-2. He is now number one against about four other coaches. Bosa Defensive Player of the Year. He very well could be. And it's going to be a good battle. Nick Bosa versus Chase Young. Robert Hopkins wants the...
Oh, my God.
Carolina guy wants Jeremy Chin as the Defensive Player of the Year. They should be tipping off here shortly. Do you miss Kobe Bryant? I do. I miss Kobe. Tracy Love wants the...
Oh, my God.
Chief Adam says Bosa is a beast. I had so much fun listening to you last game, so here I am again, plus watching the game. Hey, I appreciate that, Anna. Everyone should miss Kobe. Absolutely. Gary says, thank you, Trox, a lot. Hey, I appreciate that. He's my favorite player of all time. Greg Whitworth says, shout out to all the mods. Hey, I appreciate that. And absolutely shout out to all the mods. Do you like the Lakers, says Joba? I don't, but I got a couple players over there that I do like. You know, it's kind of hard for me to root against the Clippers because they do have some former Pistons. But obviously they're playing my Suns, so hey. All fair in love and war. And right now we're in war. I'm a Tampa Bay friend. I'm pumped about tonight's Suns win. TikTok boy Juju Smith-Schuster will get 1,000 yards this season. Hey, I hope so, but he needs to stop doing that TikTok stuff. If it's a distraction, don't do it. You know, do it after the game. When you get that dub. It's all about the W's. That's all I'm about. I'm all about W's. After that, you can celebrate all you want. Make all the TikToks you want. Frank Posti says, Vikes to the bowl. Hey, Frank. You know I got to mess with you, though. Just a little bit. It's all good. Hey, Vikings, man, they draft well every single year. And that's what it takes to win championships. You got to draft right. What's up, Slayhawk? What's going on, Justin McGee? Cleveland taking the AFC North. I think so. They actually had a really scary offseason. Like, I'm just like, oh, man. They got way better way quickly. But if you guys ever want to see some epic rant, go watch the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers in the wild card. I did that live stream. And in the second half, I was like, Mike Tomlin, you're next. Oh, I was mad. And then the second half, we were singing Hakuna Matata. Oh, what a wonderful day. I treated that second half with the Steelers like they were the Detroit Lions. What's up, Stack Boy? What's going on, Patrick? What's going on, Hemi? What's up, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike? Alexander? Who else did I miss? Vernon, what's going on? What's up, Jorge? I think Ravens got worse in the postseason. Yeah. They got to really upgrade that offensive line. If they can get a better offensive line where you can have Lamar Jackson throw the ball a little bit instead of just relying heavily on his legs, I think they can. What's up, Key in the building? What's up, I Like Anime? The Ravens had a draft. They did have a good draft. What's up, Toxic? Says go Clippers. What's up, Chase Bishop? See who else did I miss? Yeah, they're about to start here very shortly. They should be tipping off here. Right now, they're just doing the intro, showing the aerial of the Staples Center. Now they're showing all the fans earlier today going into the stadium, showing Paul George shooting around. What's up, Whoa Pat? What's up, Joe Campbell? Bears or Lions have a better record this season? I think Bears will have a better record than they had last year, and I think the Lions will have a better record than they had last year. I don't think much better for the Lions, maybe about a game or two, but I think just the addition of Dan Campbell, they're going to get 2 more wins than they did last year. Casey says, hey, Trox, great. Oh, what did he say? Great job expecting. All right, we got another clown in the building. What's up, Prince? What's up, Lil Husk? What's up, R.I.P. Kobe? What's up, Brooks Soccer? Kaylin? Renal? I'm doing good, LM. How about you? Barb Odell, what's going on? I live in Phoenix and it's raining. Yeah, that sounds like Michigan. It's been raining for the past 2 weeks. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike says, Troxburg. What's up, Zoran? What's going on, Clarksis TV? Quandre says, shout out to Lil MVP. Absolutely. What's up, Ed? What's going on, Joshua? Dennis? I actually think the Jets will be winning. Will have a winning record this season. It's possible. Oh, yeah, they got instantly blocked. Joshua, not showing the game. It is copywritten, but we do have the live game audio play-by-play. And then usually over here, I'll have the basketball court. What's up, King Me Kwai? What's going on, Rio? What's up, Dylan? What's up, Tim? No, it hasn't started yet. It should be starting right after these commercials. What's up, T. Higgins? What's up, Jeff Green? Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Joshua. What's up, FWL? Hey, appreciate that, Dylan. Zoran says, go Suns for my 10K. Try my best team. What's up, Davion Graham? What's up, Mr. Lamborghini? What's up, Floyd? Jaguar? Hugo? Arnold? How's everybody doing? Robert Jack? Suns close it out. Giannis out. Hello, brother. Thanks for live, says Rio. Hey, absolutely. Hey, appreciate that, Floyd Jaguar. I hope the Hawks win it all. Hey, come on now. Come on now. You got to go through Phoenix. Got to go through Phoenix. Antetokounmpo ankle breaks. Shout out to Lil MVP. Absolutely. Yes, the game is here starting. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverly, Paul George, Terrence Mann, and Marcus Morris. No Zubac in this one as well.
It's the latest and newest candidate for biggest win in LA Clippers history. They've had a bunch of them throughout this playoff run. Now a chance to even the series.
Sergeant Blackburn.
For Phoenix. They've had a lot of big road wins
right, here
during the
comes
playoffs.
Chris Paul.
One against the Lakers,
Appreciate
two against Denver.
In the building.
Game 4 here against the Clippers. Can they get another one and advance to the finals? Alley-oop, Paul.
And
right
alley-oop to Mikal Bridges.
That's a great back screen. Set play against the zone. The old Carolina lob. Paul
all right, here we go.
Bridges.
That's Reggie Jackson with the basketball. Got a screen by Marcus Morris.
Dapping up the other
Morris.
team. Refusing Booker.
Got it back to Reggie Jackson. Here's Patrick Beverly.
Like the old days.
Patrick Beverly wide open. Turnaround jumper. Gets it for two.
Patrick Beverly, who's
got
had
it
an
tied
enormous
at 2
impact in the
apiece.
series on the defensive end.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Offensively tonight. Jay Crowder hits a three.
And Jay Crowder
They need some other players
three.
to start knocking down consistent shots. Their offense has been up and down in this series.
Hey, absolutely,
That's a welcome sight. Crowder
Last game
making
was
a
worse
shot.
for DeAndre
Guys like that
Ayton.
making shots will take the pressure off of Paul, Booker, AD.
Here's
It'll
Reggie
open things up.
Jackson.
Morris had that great start.
Shout out to the 400 in the building.
Paul George. Ayton is on
Here's
in.
Paul
Shot clock
George.
at 3.
Paul George with the basketball. He's going to drive.
Got it back. Does not get
And
it
that's going to be a 24-second shot clock
Violation.
violation.
Phoenix is
Suns
doing
ball
differently
going
tonight.
back
Instead
down
of
the
letting Booker
court.
play Morris
Jay Crowder
one-on-one
inbounds it
after
to
the
Chris
switch,
Paul.
They're running
Chris
Crowder
Paul with the
back
basketball,
there and
brings it up the
kicking Booker
court.
out. So it's size against
Got
size.
a screen by DeAndre Ayton, gives it
Part
to
of the
Mikal
fun of this
Bridges.
series has been
Here's
watching
Chris
the
Paul
adjustments
back to
from these
Bridges.
two terrific young coaches, Monty
Bridges
Williams
to a
and
cutting
Tyronn Lue.
Booker.
Nice
No
drive,
good.
finish. Jackson comes away.
Reggie Jackson has the
I
basketball.
love Phoenix's attack right now versus
Got
the
it to
zone.
Marcus Morris. Now to Paul George.
zone
Screen by
very good
Morris.
for the Clippers
Morris
in
gets
game
the ball.
5.
Wide
Marcus
open
Morris
three.
can't connect.
No good. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Chris
Paul
finds a
shoots
spot.
it.
He thought
No
he got
good.
hit. Patrick
Rebounded by
Beverly
Paul
right there to
George.
contest.
10 minutes left in the first quarter. Patrick Beverly with the basketball.
Beverly against McKell
Clippers are
Bridges,
down by
isolated.
3. 5-2, Suns lead.
Jackson drives on
Reggie
Booker.
Jackson drives.
Whips the pass out.
Kicks
man.
it out.
Extra
Terrence
pass,
Mann,
Morris,
wide
corner
open.
three.
Marcus Morris. No
Morris,
good.
who
Rebounded by
his
DeAndre
first 6
Ayton.
shots on Monday night.
Here comes
Game 5.
Devin
He's missed a
Booker.
couple. Booker drives.
Devin
Gets it, and lays
Booker
it in
gets
off
it
the
for
glass.
a
One thing you
lay-in.
realize, the pace in which the Phoenix Suns
It's
pushing the
7-2.
basketball off a makes and miss. That time, getting Booker early opportunity off of the pace.
Booker has not shot well since that brilliant
There's
game 1.
Paul
but starting
George.
to get back on track in game 5.
Paul George with the basketball, shoots
Paul
it,
George
no
misfires.
good. Jay Crowder with rebound. Here's
Morris
Mikal Bridges.
has had 2.
Got
George
it to
has had
DeAndre
1.
Ayton.
Wide open.
DeAndre
DeAndre
Ayton
Ayton can't get
shoots,
the
no
ball.
good. Rebounded by Paul George.
But you just don't know from
George
one game
gives
to
it
an
to
extra
Beverly.
playoff series.
Beverly's
As
gonna
Beverly
drive
lays it up
off
and
the
in. Beverly
glass
has
and
their
lays it
first 2
in.
buckets. The Clippers
7-4.
scored 36 more points on the road
Chris
than they
Paul
did
with
in
basketball,
game
brings
4
it up,
when they were at home.
just crosses
80
half
points
court.
in game 4, 116 in game 5.
Chris Paul.
Chris
He's gonna
Paul,
shoot,
well
got it
defended
blocked.
again by Beverly.
And
He has
Paul
just been
George.
spectacular
Now with the
defensively.
basketball, he's going
George
to drive.
and the finish.
And gets the
Been
lay-in.
spectacular
And it's
defensively and
7-6.
letting guys know that time. in
Devin
Chris
Booker with
Paul's
basketball.
ear
He's
after
going
the
to bring it
defensive
up. Devin Booker with the basketball.
Booker again attacking.
And that's going to be a travel.
And a travel call.
Clippers ball going back
What you
down
want from
the
great defenders
court.
is never get out of the picture. Fight to get back in. So he's on Chris Paul's back defensively.
Laser, what's
Gets
going
back
on?
into
So
the
shout
picture
out
and
to
contests the shot. And then
Philippines.
it leads to quality offense on the other end off of the great defense.
Bridges picking up George on the switch.
All right, Paul George
drives
drives.
inside, lost the handle.
And he loses it. Here comes Chris Paul.
looking to push.
Got it to Mikal Bridges.
Ayton
Got it down low to DeAndre
posting
Ayton.
up Marcus Morris. Little
Turn
jump
around
hook.
hook.
DeAndre
Gets
Ayton
it for
knocks it down. Monty
2.
Williams wants to get him more touches.
Three-point ball game,
Already in this
9-6.
ball game, he's getting his share
Patrick
of touches. They're trying to
Beverly.
get him quality looks.
For
How about Patrick Beverly?
3.
He's a
And
scoring
we're tied
machine
at
here.
9.
In the first 4 minutes, has
7:45.
7 of their 9 points.
Jay Crowder. Chris
An
Paul
answer. Three-pointer the other
for
As Chris Paul,
3.
who has struggled from downtown here in the series, puts Phoenix back
12
up
to
by 3.
9.
Like you look at Patrick Beverly
Suns
scoring,
up by
if I'm Monty
3.
Williams and the Phoenix Suns, I'm
Here's
not
Paul
overreacting
George.
to that. It's keeping the ball out of the hands of Paul George. I
Hey,
would not
appreciate
believe
that, Claudio.
Patrick Beverly would win this game for the Clippers.
George gives it to Jackson, to Beverly.
Morris,
Here's
given some
Morris. Morris, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Chris Paul with basketball.
The other night, game 5.
Chris
best he's
Paul
felt
got
in a
him
while.
to Bridges, back to Paul. Screen by Ayton. Chris Paul
Chris Paul against Paul George.
gives it to Crowder.
Shot clock down.
Crowder back to
6.
Paul, or
Now
yeah,
it's
Chris
Jackson.
Paul. Screen by DeAndre Ayton. 2
Paul
seconds,
has to
got to
hoist up the
shoot.
three-pointer. Rattles
And
it in.
gets
Chris
it.
Paul once again from downtown.
3. 15
Derrn
to
Lou wants a
9.
Timeout.
Timeout
As Phoenix has
taken.
come out, they've
Los
hit 6 of their
Angeles.
first 10 from the field, including
6:44.
all 3 of their 3.
Left in the first quarter, and it is 15 to 9. What's going on, Icy Hot? See who else. Tim says new Paul was about to go off. Trox turned down the game audio. All right. Appreciate that, JT. Greg says no problem, JT, if you get a chance to go through photos and see poker pictures. Harlan likes by the end of the first quarter. Michael Montgomery says, let's go Suns. How's your favorite day, or how's your day going? Suns are favorite, but it's close. Game audio is a little loud. Lester says, game 7, please. Anwar says, go Suns. Journeyman says, keep up the great work. Hey, appreciate that, Journeyman. Go Phoenix. Patty Grimes says, are you going to Lions training camp? Yes, I'll be there. I believe it will be August 6th. I should be there for Lions training camp. What's up, Shelly and Bam? How much does Book have? Let me see real quick. Devin Booker has 2 points. Chris Paul has 6 points, and Patrick Beverly has 7 points. So right now, Patrick Beverly is the game high leader. Who's the best player on the Suns? Oh, hands down, Devin Booker. What's up, Camden? Aggressive Chris Paul is a dangerous man. Daniel says, from Cali, go Suns, the heat is on. Buddy, this is the first time I've seen you, buddy. What's up, big time $666? Says, what's good, everyone? What's going on, brother? Vernon says, time to get them out of here. I actually don't really have time to play video games. With all the streams and doctor appointments that I go to, it's really doctor's appointments and streams. But if I ever have time, yeah, I'll definitely play some 2K. Who's ready for the 4th of July? Anthony May says, what's good, bro? What's going on, Anthony?
If he gets there by
all right, let me know how the audio is now.
Breaking playoff finishes with the Clippers, 6 years with the LA Clippers, all 6 years.
All right, here we go. Paul George brings it up, guarded by Mikal Bridges.
Conference finals. They've accomplished that this year, these Clippers. Jackson drives left.
Reggie Jackson off the glass and lays it in. As of right now, it kind of has to be. But actually, I do hair for a living.
Now out of the zone because of the success Phoenix had.
Mikal Bridges got it to Devin Booker.
Man-to-man.
Here is Devin Booker with the basketball.
Morris is on him. Long
Devin Booker. No good. Paul George with the rebound. Got it to Reggie Jackson. Jackson drives. And almost turns it over. Here's Marcus Morris.
Morris against Ayton.
Step back jumper. Gets it for 2. Here's Devin Booker, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Clippers ball going back down the court.
First personal.
Patrick Beverly again, another brilliant
Clippers with a chance to take the lead or tie.
Devin Booker running full steam ahead.
It is 15-13.
Take the hit. Raises up to number 1, saying he's first team. That's not true, but he's a heck of a defender.
He thinks
turn it down, maybe just one more notch.
He's
okay.
The best defender in the NBA.
How about that? Here's Reggie Jackson, Paul George, back to Jackson.
All-NBA defensive selection.
Reggie drives.
Jackson drives, strip down low, gets it back. Shot clock winding
shoots.
down. Jackson's jumper
no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Appreciate that 20x100.
Crossover, throws it in.
Chris Paul gives it down low to Ayton. Ayton turnaround jump shot, good.
The smaller Paul George defending him. He has him behind him. Chris Paul
17-13.
Delivering the basketball. And
here's Paul George. Paul George drives, shoots, gets it for 2. Rattles around the rim and in. Here's Mikal Bridges. Got it to Jay Crowder. Crowder has got to step up this game. Misses the 3. Marcus Morris with the rebound. Got it to Patrick Beverly. Beverly's going to drive. Kicks it out. Marcus Morris. Paul George.
Coming off that
Paul George.
Point game in game 5. Steps back.
Step back 3. No good. Terrence Mann with the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Cameron Payne's going to check in for Phoenix. And Chris Paul will sit down.
Swag
Paul,
Nation
6
says
points, 3
Paul
assists
George
already.
jersey is being advertised a lot overseas. Wouldn't be shook if the Clippers come back due to the NBA's agenda. It's possible. I mean, remember one thing: every game that the series goes on, the more money the NBA makes.
Really good.
More jersey sales, more concession stands.
Terrific pursuit.
Booker.
All right, here comes Booker, wins the tip. Ayton gives it to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne with basketball.
Of course, sprained that ankle a couple of games ago. Monty Williams telling us.
Got it to Mikal Bridges. Got it to DeAndre Ayton for 2.
Very aggressive, and they're
19-15, 4:10 left in the first quarter.
Traditional guy where you just throw the basketball down and trust him to make moves.
There's Beverly. Got it to Reggie. Reggie. 4-3.
He's got 5 early
It's a
points.
1-point game, 19-18. Suns with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Cameron Payne gives it to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton back to Payne. Payne gives it back to Ayton.
Poked away by Jackson.
Poked loose. And a steal. And Cameron Payne picks up the foul. Reggie Jackson picks steal.
His first.
What's up, Sky Pink?
He's at the elbow, sets the screen for Bridges. Bridges turns the corner, forces the help, and drops off the pass to Ayton. That's stellar offense by the Suns.
There we go.
Well, Monty Williams, talking about Game 5, said it was unacceptable. Unacceptable the way they
What's
started
up, Colin?
the game. They were down 20-5. Said they needed to play with more force.
Reggie
Certainly
Jackson.
done that here in the first.
Got it to Marcus Morris. Here's Paul George, now with the ball, drives, turn around, hands it off to Batum, and Batum for 2. And don't look now, Clippers up by 1.
Playing a team game.
Devin Booker with basketball, shoots, and gets it for 2. And the Suns back up by 1, 21-20, 3:05 left in the first. Beverly gives it to Paul George, back to Beverly, out to Batum, and Batum no good, rebounded by Ayton.
6 points, 3 boards.
Ayton gives it to Payne. Payne with basketball, gives it to Booker. Booker now with the basketball, gives it down low to DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton reverse lay it, and good. And the Suns back up by 3.
Instead of thinking score,
Paul George with the basketball.
Puts him in position to be effective.
Got it to Beverly. Beverly up and under, no good. Batum, no good. And it's going to stay Clippers ball. Last touch by by Jay Crowder. And we got a timeout taking Phoenix. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Shout out to the 448 in the building. What's going on, Senor Mister? Any predictions on whether D-Book would throw his mask again? It's possible. I don't see him. I don't think he's wearing it. Suns in 6. So Colin's saying that it ends tonight. LM says, how do I join the family? You join the family by subscribing. You become an MVP by becoming a member, which is as low as $1.99. I'm says, go for Game 7. Go Clippers. Michael Johnson in the building. Gary Weston says, great stream, Trox. I appreciate that. Fair enough. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that, senor. Both names Paul. All right, Eric got to eat some dinner. Appreciate that. Suns will close them out. Keep feeding Ayton. I'm sub, then you're part of the family, I'm LM. Yeah, as soon as I get done here, I'll be eating my dinner. Hey, King Sparks, appreciate that. I hope the Clippers make a comeback. I meant to say I would rather see Chris Paul get a ring, but still, either way, it's a great series. AR says, go Clippers. We will win this game, Clippers. Let's go to game 7. Won't be here long. $30. Looks like that is 4:30 a.m. low tomorrow morning. Hey, appreciate that, Michael Johnson. Josh says Suns in 6. Patty says go Suns. Who's your favorite NFL team? I am a Detroit Lions fan, a Arizona Cardinals fan, and a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Randy says Suns from Phoenix. Absolutely. Hashtag Red Sea, Cardinals kid. We're about to resume the game audio. They got some copyrighted music while they're showing some highlights in this first quarter. Clips in 7, I hope. All right, here we go.
Playoffs, just 22 years old. He credits
218,
to Chris Paul.
23-20. Reggie Jackson. No good. DeAndre Ayton. No. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Devin Booker.
Luke Kennard.
Got it to Jay Crowder. Here's Cameron Payne going to drive. Got it blocked by Marcus Morris. Says, no, not in my house.
Back into the picture. Activity, not quitting on a play. Payne's ability to get to his left. Morris stays with it. This is a crucial time for me.
What's up, Gabriel?
I'm Devin Booker. I'm trying to get
Paul Fox, what's going on, brother?
Steps back, creates
Devin Booker, no good on the jump shot. Jackson.
Cousins, of course,
to Cousins, now to Luke Kennard.
In game 5.
Kennard. Batum, back down low to Cousins.
Comes up short.
Cousins, no good. Cameron Payne with the rebound.
Good job by Ayton, not letting him get deep.
Cameron Payne for 3. 26-20. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Reggie Jackson with the basketball. Gives it to Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, no good. And Devin Booker with the rebound.
Booker pulls up from
Devin Booker gets it for 2. 28-20. 61 seconds left.
They're shooting 60%.
Phoenix on a 9-0 run, 2.5 minutes.
Several games offensively. Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins for 3. Cameron Payne with the basketball, 52.8 seconds left.
In that game 5.
Payne with the basketball. Payne gives it to Booker. Booker shoots. Booker for 3. Here's Reggie Jackson for 3. They just said, you get a 3. No, you get a 3. No, I get a 3. Nah, everybody get a 3. Here is Cameron Payne with the basketball. About a 10-second difference. Ayton with the alley-oop lay-in. 33-26. 10 seconds left.
Here in the first quarter for DeAndre Ayton.
And we got a whistle.
They want offensively. Terrific play by Booker. A communication error. 2 guys going to the ball, which leaves Booker open and Ayton open right under the basket.
Well, after the Suns scored 120 points in game one.
All right, 5.7 seconds left.
100 once, under 90 another time. Their offense.
Here's Reggie Jackson.
Has been up
Reggie's going to drive. Got it blocked by DeAndre Ayton.
Torrey Craig converge.
I wonder what play they should steal the Monty Williams play right now.
What's up, CFH 420?
Morris comes off a screen, can't get it to him. Out to Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins at the buzzer, off the glass and in for 3.
2 3-pointers for the big man.
DeMarcus Cousins off glass. All right, let me bring back up the court. Then I can say what's up to everybody in the chat. Doggone it. Come on. Now we're going to have issues with that. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Bring back up the chat. What's up, Efren? Josh says, I heard that the Nets win Booker shot before you said it. LOL, it's like old school radio. Fox family is good tonight. Another hot day here in Montana. 99 degrees is hot for us up here. Go Suns. Gabriel says, this is what I say, son. Need to close at tonight. Don't wait for Game 7. Paul Fox, I'm in Wyoming. It's bad this year. Yes, I want this thing over tonight. No one can take over the real Linda Brennan. Anyone that does is gone. Absolutely. Lil Huss says close game. It's 9:30 in Manila. Hold on a second. What's going on with Buddy? I appreciate that, JT. Unhit Buddy. What's up, Miss Johnson? How about them Hawks? Hey, that was an awesome win yesterday. They did it without their best player in Ice Trey Young. What's up, Vanilla Nice?
Just saw that Boogie Cousins shot, but even despite that, you've got to think they played so much better this time. How come?
More force, more intention. We're getting the ball down the floor with pace. Defensively, we're playing.
Eller Hayes says, how do you do a coverage? Good job. Hey, appreciate that. All right, here we go. Here is Paul George with the basketball. Got it to Terrence Mann.
Well, he was tired.
Now to DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins shoots, gets fouled. Shot no good, goes to the free throw line to shoot two. Dario Saric with the shooting foul.
From the field.
What's up, Linda Brennan?
First free throw of the game. Saric fouling DeMarcus Cousins. The Clippers didn't have a foul in that first quarter,
which is problematic.
Yes.
You got to find the right balance.
DeMarcus Cousins makes the first free throw.
Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5. Hawks and the Bucks now tied at 2 games.
Yeah, it is a public chat.
Tip off shortly after 8:30, and then we'll have a Game 7 if necessary Friday night in these Western Conference Finals.
All right, DeMarcus Cousins make both free throws. So now it's a 2-point game, 33-31. Chris Paul with the basketball.
In terms of him returning.
Chris Paul shoots. I'm sorry, Cameron Payne, no good. Put back by Saric.
With this lineup on the floor for the Suns, a steady diet of putting DeMarcus Cousins in pick and roll action.
Torrey Craig getting some time.
George.
Craig's a good
gives it to Terrence Mann.
Doesn't play big minutes in this series. Cousins against Saric.
Here's Cousins. Cousins off the glass, no good. Terrence Mann with the putback. 33-35. Suns up by 2. Paul with the basketball. Got it to Payne.
Only up 2 despite the fact they're shooting 60%.
Payne to Saric. Saric. Cameron Payne gives it to Saric.
That's good.
Saric for 3.
But again, it's off of the high screen and roll where it's either Payne driving or finding a shooting big guy in Saric.
Terrence Mann with the basketball.
Has his hands full down the other end right now.
Kennard to Mann.
George inside to Cousins.
Got it to Cousins. Gets fouled. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cameron Payne picks up the foul.
Well, that's a terrific play by Payne. A little hesitation gets him into the paint.
Brendan Bigstream, if you don't knock it off, I'm going to take your mod tag.
And Saric knocked it home.
I'm seriously done with all the darn drama. We just had a meeting yesterday.
Sending a message to DeMarcus Cousins and Chris Paul, a little love between the two of them. But you got to give DeMarcus Cousins credit.
All right, DeMarcus Cousins makes both free throws, 38-35.
Burst of energy, especially on the offensive end.
No doubt about it. It's only the 7th game in the playoffs.
Chris Paul shoots, gets it for 2.
By the way,
it's a 5-point game, 40-35. 10-10 left in the first half.
Now that's a big blow for Phoenix.
Paul George shoots, no good. Nader with the rebound. Chris Paul with the basketball, just crosses half court. Gives it to Nader. Nader's going to drive, gives it to Saric. Back out to Chris Paul. Paul got a screen by Saric. Saric shoots. Hey, Saric for 3.
At one end being very productive, but the pick and roll defense is challenging.
Saric had hit 2 3-pointers total in the first 5 games. He's got 2 already here in Game 6. George falls down, and Terrence Mann can't handle a pass.
And that's going to be a turnover.
Clippers turn it over for the 4th time.
It's going to be Suns ball.
And here's what we're talking about, off of the pick and roll. Chris Paul forcing the help and the drop-off pass. They're getting whatever they want out of the high screen and roll with DeMarcus Cousins involved.
And those pick and pop threes really aren't on Cousins. They're a late veer back type of switch that should be happening.
Chris Paul with the basketball, shoots. No good. Chris Paul gets his own miss. Cameron Payne. Payne drives, ups and under, and good for 2. And it's a 10-point game. Clippers with the timeout, 9:14 left, 35-25. Trox, hydrate, my man. Hey, appreciate that, senor. What's up, John Lee? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I might have to put 4-3 on the sound pad. What's up, Gary Wesson? What's up, Damien? Toxic asks who is BF. It's Brandon Bigstream. Vanilla Knight says we need Shaq to make a noise for the Suns like he did for the Hawks. Justin McGee says let's go Suns. Michael Whalen says this not game. This is a game. It's a 10-point game. 45-35 with 9:14 left in the second quarter. Buddy says Suns win championship. I hope so, buddy. Jazzy Chef says excited for this game, watching from Phoenix. Hey, shout out to Phoenix. Hashtag Rally the Valley. Suns leaving, no doubt. I thought you said something about you sending me an email back after I sent the funnel clouds photo. I did. I sent you what do you guys said that was crazy in the email. I'm from Phoenix and don't like the Suns. Go Clippers. Whoa. Okay, Toxic. Okay, that's what's up. I ain't mad at that. Buddy says Hawks versus Suns. Greg says my sister's expecting and I'm not sure if I'm going to be an aunt or an uncle.
Oh, my God.
Kylo Ren II says if Suns lose tonight, no way they are winning Game 7.
On the defensive.
All right, here we go. We are back. What's
really,
up, Shin?
The whole team has had a defensive
Phantom,
problem.
how's it going?
They were by far the more physical team in Game 5.
Paul George with the
not here
basketball.
tonight.
Got it to Terrence Mann.
Man
got it to Batum. Batum.
Cousins back on the bench. Morris drives inside.
Marcus Morris gets fouled. Goes to the free throw line to shoot two. Mikal Bridges with the foul.
So Bridges picks up his first. Clippers have taken now. This will be 5 and 6 free throws. Still no free throws from Phoenix.
No fouls.
Not a single foul. That's unbelievable.
You got to touch people.
15 minutes in a playoff game. Here at Staples Center, you talk about loyalty to your team. Billy Crystal's been through all the ups and downs. Sitting courtside.
Him and his lovely wife, and give them credit. They've been around. I played here years ago and remember doing dance routines with Billy Crystal. He was at every game, win, lose, or draw.
All right, got the first, the free throw.
Like so many of them, this has been just a dream
Splits
season.
the
First
pair.
Conference finals, but they want more. Bridges, elbow jumper, misfires. Rebound Morris.
And I like Torrey Craig's aggression on Paul George.
All right, here we go.
To start this game.
Now Bridges back on George, calling for it.
Beverly got it to George. George
team gets it out. Terrence
got it to Mann. Terrence Mann.
Batum keeps it alive and a new 14 on the shot clock. This time George inside.
Paul George off the glass and in. 45-38.
Field goal for Paul George.
Dario Saric turns around, gets got a block, but there's a whistle. Marcus Morris with the shooting foul.
Foul.
What's up, David Adamski?
16 minutes.
Robert Hopkins, how's it going? Derek Vigil.
Upset, felt like there was no contact. Like a lot of basketball. The swipe to the head, maybe. Either way, I love, again, the pace in which the Phoenix Suns are playing with, putting pressure on this Clipper defense.
All right, here's Saric. Misses the first free throw.
He's played in every game, all off the bench, only playing about 11 minutes per game, averaging only about 4 points per game in this series, but he's got 6 points off the bench, hit a couple of threes. From Croatia, been an Olympian. Started his career with the Philadelphia 76ers. Started his career in the EuroLeague, but is a good young player with the Sixers.
And Sarge splits the pair. 46-38, an 8-point game.
8-point Suns lead.
8:10 to play here in the second quarter. Beverly with the basketball.
Nice ball denial from Craig.
Beverly gives it to Morris.
Marcus Morris.
Morris shoots,
Jump shot
gets
good.
it for
He did
two,
that to Devin Booker the other
and
night.
it's a
Soon as he gets
6-point
the
game.
height advantage.
He get that shot anytime because
Chris
of
Paul with the
how
basketball.
comfortable he is in that mid-range area.
And not putting it on the ground to give Paul a chance to disrupt.
Chris Paul still with the basketball.
Sarge has Beverly on him. Beverly
Got
really.
it to Mikal Bridges. Got it to Sarge.
Sarge gets inside.
Sarge gets fouled. There's no
Beverly
whistle.
got his hand on it.
Come
Before he was
on.
fouled. Morris throws it up. Batum can't get it.
Batum no good because that ball don't lie.
Booker pushes to Craig. Craig.
Here's
steps
Torrey
into a
Craig.
three.
No
Out
good.
of bounds. Last touch.
And
by
last
Bridges.
touch by Mikal Bridges, out of bounds.
Good post defense by Beverly. Gets his hand on the ball. Could have been a jump ball, but comes loose. That's terrific defense. A lot you can say about Beverly. He rarely, if ever, gets out-competed.
Absolutely.
All right, here is Patrick Beverly.
Beverly out there with Batum.
Beverly
George.
with the basketball.
Beverly keeps his drive alive.
And got
just
fouled by
simply
Torrey
saw that
Craig. Come
was out
on,
of
Craig.
position and drew the foul.
Get your head in the
On
game.
Torrey Craig, that's 2 on Craig.
That's the second foul.
Forced the switch with Craig defending him, trying to backpedal to get back in front of Patrick Beverly. And ugly play, but clear contact.
He's the longest tenured Clipper in just his 4th season.
Alfie says, let's go Suns.
He can be infuriating to play against.
Kylo Brown
Opposing
says,
teams'
feed
fans.
DA.
He's one of the top villains
What's
in
up,
the
Kenneth?
NBA, and as we said
What's up,
throughout
Cole?
the series, that's a role he embraces.
All right, here is Reggie Jackson.
back
Got it
Morris.
to
Morris
Marcus
sets
Morris.
his feet, nails a
And
three.
Marcus
Morris
Morris
after a slow start, he missed his first
for
three shot. He's in his next
They
three.
got a couple mid-range
It's a
jumpers
3-point
when the
game.
three wasn't working for him.
46-43.
Now in
Suns
rhythm.
only up
Chris
by
Paul
3. Chris
in much
Paul
better rhythm
makes it a
here in
5-point
Game 6.
game.
Paul's got 10 points, 3 assists.
Hits the deuce. Batum gives it now to Marcus Morris.
Morris has Booker on him.
Morris gives it
Cross
to
court
Beverly. Beverly
crossover,
drives.
inside,
Beverly
layup
off
is
the
good.
glass and in.
Beverly with some razzle-dazzle on the
3-point
offensive
game.
end. He's got 9 points.
He is talking smack on both sides of the floor.
Here's Crowder.
That
Crowder
one
no
goes.
good. Terrence Mann with the rebound, and
Now
there
foul
is
down the
a
other
whistle.
end. As the Clippers look to go up the floor. Crowder
Jay
checks to make
Crowder
sure
with the
Batum's
foul,
okay.
6:15.
Oh my God.
Patrick Beverly on the offensive end. Dancing against Chris Paul. Lulls him to sleep, turns the corner.
You got one job, play
Get a CP3
basketball.
on CP3.
Stop with the fouling, stop with the antics. Just play basketball.
This is the most points he scored in this series. Got 9 points on 4 of 5 from the field, including a 3-pointer, and they're going to look at that Crowder foul. That was just called.
All right, looks like they might be looking at the Crowder foul.
You love him when he's on his team because of just how hard he plays, how emotional.
What's up,
Sometimes
Jermichael?
the emotions go too far. Sometimes
What's up, Paul?
he plays on the edge.
Dwayne
But he had a
Myers.
huge impact in the Utah series and has had an
up,
enormous
senior?
impact in these conference finals.
If he wasn't walking that line, between the right level of aggression and over the top, he wouldn't be in the league.
Let's see the play that they're looking at. Mark Davis, Sean Wright, John Goble.
All right, let's see what this.
You see the right arm of Crowder.
Oh, grabbed his.
Yeah,
like grabbed
he
his
tried
leg
to trip him.
to trip Batum. Now that's close to a foul on the shot.
That is a foul. He hit him right there.
That's a
Upon
trip.
review, the contact by Crowder has been deemed illegal. It's a common foul. Penalty for 2 shots. Let's go.
All right, it is a common
Phoenix
foul.
already in the penalty with 6:15 remaining, so that's why the 2 shots.
What's up, Kelly Gardner? What's up, Druzy?
So Batum will take the 2 free throws. Oh,
I'm shocked
that's not just a common foul.
No, that's not a common foul. I mean, you grabbed my leg or swiped at my leg as I was running.
I don't know if you a flagrant or a hostile act or unsportsmanlike technical.
All right, here we
I'm
go.
out of that discussion. I don't know what a flagrant foul is. Guy took a shot to the an elbow to the face last game. Nothing.
All right, let's go.
All right, Batum gets the first free throw.
To comment
It's
on
a
that
2-point
play.
game,
Hello, Steve.
48-46.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? And Jeff, I'm sorry you don't understand what's going on here, but I know it can be a little confusing.
What's
In
up,
this
Matthew
situation here,
Ortiz?
when I look at the criteria for a flagrant foul, is it unnecessary? Yes. Is it a
I do the
basketball
halftime
play?
stats
No.
and
So,
end of the game
I mean, they were
stats.
debating on it. I probably would just have called a,
All right, here we
regular foul,
go.
but there's a possibility. I
6:10
thought they might
left
call it
in the
flagrant.
second quarter.
Thank you, Steve. Well, today's NBA, that's
Chris
often
Paul
plays
with the
like that are
basketball.
players. The old days, not the case. Chris Paul.
Chris
open
Paul shoots,
Batum
no
with the
good. Batum with the rebound. Here comes Reggie
Inside to
Jackson,
Morris.
Marcus Morris.
Morris against Booker. Crowder coming to help.
There's Batum back to
Beverly's
Morris.
Patrick
Beverly,
Chris
no
Paul
good.
with the
Crowder
rebound.
with the rebound. And we got a foul by Terrence Mann.
Second team foul. Well, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern, Wimbledon coverage continues on ESPN and ESPN Plus with 10.5.
Oh, do have to mute it for copyright music.
Quarter here of game 6.
All right, here we go. We are
Phoenix
back.
Suns
Chris Paul with the basketball
looking to
following the inbound pass
The NBA
by
Finals
Jay
for
Crowder.
the first time in 28 years.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
While the Clippers hoping to force a
And
game
gets
7,
fouled by
there's
Patrick
picking up his
Beverly.
first. I think he agreed with it. Haven't seen that very often. At first he wanted to, and then, nah, I can't.
All right, here we go.
Booker
Devin
drives
Booker.
past and throws it
Devin
down.
Booker with
Devin
the
Booker.
jam.
That's what I'm talking about, meeting force with force.
3-point
Patrick Beverly
game,
wanna get
50
into
to
you.
47.
We'll counter that with force and aggressiveness on
5:15
your own.
left.
Attack him.
Booker
Here's
is double
Beverly,
figures here
got
in
it
the
to
first half with
Morris.
11.
Morris now to Jackson. Jackson with the basketball. He's going to
Jackson
drive.
gets inside,
Gets
draws a
foul.
Count
And
it,
count
and
that, baby, and
Jackson
a
went right at
foul.
Booker. He's in
A
double figures again.
chance to tie
And it's a
it
one-point game.
at the free throw line.
This guy's playing with extreme confidence right now. You can tell
What's
he
up,
feels
Tyler?
nobody can defend him. The
Tyler,
size,
hopefully
the
you got
strength,
my
the
community
confidence,
tab.
the swag.
You got
Gets the
till
hit, gets the hoop, and then on the other,
till
Devin Booker
July 8th.
putting his head down and attacking the paint area, finishing emphatically. I love the love and support that the crowd right now is showing Reggie
Rain
Jackson
says
as he's
48
attempting to knock down
and
the free throw
45
with a
timeout.
three-point play.
By the way, 2 fouls on Booker. 10 points for Jackson.
And Reggie
He's
Jackson
averaging
ties it up
just
at
under
50.
22 a game in these conference finals.
We have 5 minutes till
All
halftime.
tied up.
Cameron
Phoenix
Payne
went up by 10 here earlier in the second.
got it to Crowder. Crowder shoots.
Trying to
No
draw foul.
good.
Ayton,
DeAndre
offensive rebound,
Ayton.
kicks it out. Crowder's
Out to
gonna try
Crowder.
three. That's good.
And
Jay Crowder
Crowder
with his second three-pointer.
for
Great play by Pound
3.
that offensive board. If you
Here's
don't have
Reggie
something you
Jackson.
like,
Got it to
the
Morris.
three-point shot
Got it to
always
Paul
available.
George.
after an offensive rebound.
Crowder shooting just
Paul
27%
George with the
from three in this
basketball.
series has hit a pair here in the first
Shoots.
half. Paul George.
No
missing.
good. Cameron Payne with the rebound. Cameron Payne still with the basketball.
Got that bounce to his step back.
Got it
And
to
that
Crowder. Back to
29-point
Payne.
game in game 2.
Payne's going to shoot.
Doesn't hit the three
No
that time.
good.
Chris Paul was out
You
the first
got to
two games
attack
with
the rebound.
testing positive for COVID. Beverly fakes the three.
Beverly drives
inside.
off
At
the
that
glass
time,
and he
but a
gets
foul.
fouled.
Lonnie Williams and the Suns bench not pleased with that whistle.
Jay Crowder looks like he picked up his
So the foul is
second
on Crowder.
foul.
That's his second.
It's a foul. The reaction or overreaction
You gotta
does a
go
disservice
after
to
the
what was an
basketball if
obvious
it
foul.
hits the rim.
Beverly hits the first. Beverly
Makes the first free throw. 2-point game, 53-51.
For a couple of years. After his sophomore year, he was suspended for the year. Academic fraud. He handed in a paper he didn't write. He didn't want to wait out the suspension, so he decided to try and get into the draft, but it was too late, so he
All
played
right,
in the
got
youth
the
league. Next
second
year, he
free
was drafted
throw.
in the
It's a
second
1-point
round
game,
by the Lakers. They
53-52.
traded him to the Heat.
4
room.
minutes,
It was the
4
final cut
minutes
of the
till
Heat. Went to
halftime.
Greece. Came back, tried to get in the
Payne
NBA
gives
again.
to
Couldn't
Booker.
do it.
Booker
And
shoots.
Booker
Count
and the
that,
foul.
baby, and a
for three-point
foul.
play. Beverly just to finish went and played in Russia, and finally, 4 years after he was drafted, he made the Houston Rockets. It took him a long time. You wonder why he's so hungry. The journey is a big part of that.
And part of that story.
What's
if I
up, Quasi,
remember
a.k.a.
correctly,
Swag?
He bet on himself. He turned down $1 million, or gave
Clippers
back $1 million
grinding for this one,
with the dream
absolutely.
of making it in the league.
The Rockets bought out his
And Devin
contract.
Booker makes the and one free throw, 56-52.
Meanwhile, Booker, excellent first half, 14 points, 6 of 9 from the field.
Got 3:45 left to play here in the first half. Jackson
He has
gives
turned
it to
into
Paul
one of the
George.
Fierce defenders in the NBA. What a career he's
Paul
made for
George,
himself.
Marcus Morris,
Talking about
Terrence
Beverly.
Mann,
And double team.
Terrence
Wild
Mann,
pass to
Reggie
Jackson. Shot clock winding
Jackson,
down,
got to
throws it up.
shoot. And that's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Suns ball going back
I like what
down
Devin
the
Booker did. He looks
court.
at Monty Williams and points to him and tell him run the play for him. So he, whatever the play is called, he
What's
signaled
going on,
it.
AJ?
He wants the basketball right now.
Beverly gets right into Booker. Booker
Hey,
gets past
I wouldn't
him.
do that if I was you.
Jump shot won't go. Craig mistimed his jump.
All right,
Beverly
Booker no
tried to save
good.
it, but he
And
couldn't.
that is going to be
And
Suns
Phoenix will
ball.
get it back.
14 back on the shot clock. 3:19 on the game clock.
Give me Patrick Beverly any day of the week. You talked about some shortcomings offensively, but he makes it up with his competitive spirit.
Let's go over to Rachel.
Well, guys, when you see a little extra going on between Pat Bev and CP3, don't forget that when Chris Paul decided it was time to leave
And
the
Jay
Clippers,
Crowder with
there,
the
by
lay-in
way.
off the
When Chris
inbound.
Paul decided it was time to leave the Clippers, and he and James Harden hatched that plan to play with each other in Houston. Pat Bev was one of the Rockets players who got shipped out of town. He has had an edge to him, well, ever since, and it's several players
George
say it
Beverly.
so much that he didn't sulk when he wasn't even seeing the court during
Beverly
the
got
first
blocked by
round series
Craig.
against the Mavericks. In fact, quite the opposite. He was the team's
Booker
longest
shoots.
cheerleader. He was even running instructions.
And there's
from
gonna
the
be a
coaching
whistle.
staff to individual players. Marcus
Loose
Morris
ball
said,
foul
Mike, that
on
it shows
Paul
a lot
George.
about his
Timeout
character.
taken.
We know that he's behind us no matter what. We're going to go to a quick break here. We'll be back with the Western Conference Finals in just a minute.
All right, we got a timeout taken by the Phoenix Suns. 2:51 left in the first half. 58-52. There was a foul by Paul George, a loose ball foul. Famous says, my Clippers in 7. Johnny says, Paul George stats. Okay, Paul George has 6 points, 1 foul, 2 turnovers, an assist, and 4 rebounds. I'm a Suns fan for the remainder of the season since my team is out. LOL. Hey, appreciate that, Key. Sergeant Blackburn says, please what? I need the Clippers to win. And Hawks. Okay, so he needs the Hawks and Clippers to win. DeMarcus Cousins is great. 10 points in 5 minutes. Miss Johnson, that's no problem. Young can do it. AJ says, go Suns. Trox, can you do Booker stats real quick during commercial? I can do that, yep. So Devin Booker has 14 points, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers, a steal, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Colin was asking for Booker stats. Oh, okay. There you go, Colin. Senor, who do you want to know for a stat? What's going on, Combat 8 and 2G? Says go Suns. What's up, Hoops with Sam? Hey, appreciate that, Chan. Chan Andrews, appreciate that. DeMontre Tyson says go Clippers. Hoops with Sam says go Suns. Hydro Digity says CP3 needs this win for his legacy. Absolutely. Rebounds. Okay, who's rebounds? Ayton's? Ayton has 4 rebounds. Crowder has 3 rebounds. And 4 rebounds for Paul George. What's up, Alberto? Says Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Matthew Ortiz says Sun's going to take the W. All right, here we go. We are back. What's up, Darnell?
Crowder, the rebound. By the way,
my Christina, what's going on? Says go Clippers.
Clippers didn't commit a foul till almost
Steve
4 minutes
Nash
into the second quarter. Well, thanks to our
all right, Crowder got the first free throw, 59-52.
That's the latest the team committed a foul in the last 25
Booker and
years
Ayton
of
has
playoff
24 points. Beverly and Cousins has 21 points. And Crowder makes the second free throw. It's an 8-point game, 60-52. 2:50 left. Beverly with the basketball.
And this is a tough moment for the Clippers.
Beverly guarded by Booker. Gives it now to Reggie Jackson. Jackson with the basketball. Got it to Morris. Marcus Morris shoots and gets it for 2.
10 points for Morris.
6-point game, 60-54.
The ball well.
Just under 2.5 to play.
3 for 7 from the field, just 6 points.
10 points by Marcus
not
Morris.
At all right now. Some of it is the
Here's Cameron Payne.
defense,
Cameron
but he's
Payne
cooperating.
airballs it, and DeAndre Ayton. What are you doing?
Ron Lou saying no way. Clippers all arguing, but John Goble says no.
I like how Ayton is head right under the rim. And the ball went off of him.
Yep.
But I like the pressure he's putting on the basket.
They have 8 to shoot. Ron Lou over there clapping.
He could challenge. I mean, he's had plenty of time
Yep.
if he wanted to.
No, you want to make sure you save that. To me, it's too early.
All right, here we go. Payne gives it to Crowder.
Drills
Crowder!
Crowder
4-3!
His third of the first half. He's got 13 points.
63-54, 2:06 left.
Challenge if that's 3 points off the board.
There's Marcus Morris.
Marcus again.
Morris!
Missed his first 3 shots. He's in 5 in a row.
Monty Williams imploring
63-57.
More.
A minute 50 left.
Just don't feel comfortable.
Marcus Morris
all the
with
way to the
13
three-point
points.
line.
Payton, not that time.
Payne
By
couldn't
Morris
get
to
it.
Paul George.
Paul George.
Luke Kennard.
Luke Kennard. Paul George got a screen by
Morris. Extra
Luke.
pass. Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson airballs it.
Craig.
Torrey
Gets the
Craig with the rebound. Here comes
That was
Cameron
a much
Payne with the
better
basketball.
slow by 8.
Got it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker
sees
full
some room.
speed.
Baseline
Shoots.
jumper rolls off the
No
rim.
good.
Ball still alive. Knocked loose. Picked up by Kennard. Lost it there. And a
DeAndre,
foul from
that's a
behind
foul.
As Beverly knocks down DeAndre Ayton.
And that'll be a flagrant foul.
I don't think so. I don't think that's a flagrant foul. You got a big guy under the rim going to dunk it.
I'll tell you, you know how screwed up the rule is if we can never agree. I say no, you say yes. You say yes, I say no. This one looked obvious to me. Wind up, impact,
let me see.
follow through.
Now, that's a wind up to stop him from dunking it. That's not a flagrant foul to me.
Wind up and hitting on the head. I think that's going to go flagrant 1, Mark.
That'll go flagrant 1. If they review it, that's going to be
I
a
don't think that's
flagrant
a flagrant
1.
He got the ball first. I'll say that for your case.
Wind up and impact.
You know what's messed up? If you were over there as his coach, you'd be like, great
Okay,
job.
they are
Great
reviewing
job.
it.
That's playoff basketball.
That is
I
playoff
agree with
basketball.
you.
I would say a common foul,
But you're
in
so
today's league, that
strange
is
on
a
all this.
flagrant
A
1.
guy gets love tapped in the face on a jump shot, and you think a crime has been committed, and now down at this end, a guy takes a windup and slams the guy, probably has a concussion now, and you're good with that. You have, like, you make no sense.
No, you should be the last person on earth to call me strange.
No, you're right about that.
Mark Jackson and
All right,
Jeff
let's check
Van
in with our
Gundy,
man, Steve
man.
Javy, once again.
Come
We
on,
have a
Steve,
minute
side with me
17.
at
They
least
are,
once in
what do
your
you call
life.
it, reviewing
I'll tell you
it.
one thing, I'm just
Both teams are in the
enjoying you guys
bonus.
going back and forth with each other. I love this. This is wonderful. Well, I really believe now this, in my opinion,
Van Gundy
anyway, you do
loses
have the
the plot
wind-up.
again.
The impact, he does have
Battle
the ball, but he
Royale.
hits him upside the head there. So it's the severity of contact and where the contact occurs. And I think, in my opinion, this would be a flagrant 1 because of the wind-up and then him hitting in the head.
Yeah.
It's going to be Beverly's second foul, regardless whether it's a common foul.
That stuff
or the
wouldn't have
flagrant.
flew in
You know, the
the
wind-up hits the
80s and
basketball
90s,
first, so
though.
he's winding up to block a big guy's dunk.
That would have been, what do you
You're
got?
reeling me back
That would
into
have been
your side
probably
now.
a no call.
I don't know where
in the
I
80s
lost
and
my
90s.
mind. Now I'm thinking everything's a flagrant foul. Oh.
Thank you to Steve Javy once again. Meanwhile, Ayton off to a good start here in the first half. 10 points, 5 rebounds. Mark Davis, the
All right, the
crew
main
chief,
official
taking a long look at it.
has
It's
the
gonna be a
headset
call
still
of
on.
flagrant
DeAndre
foul,
Ayton
whether we
has
agree
10
or
points
not.
and 5 rebounds,
It's
shooting
just how
5
it
for
is.
6. His points were all in the first quarter.
Well, Piercy's come to a conclusion. Here we
Instant replay has determined this foul to be a common foul. We have 2 free throws.
Wow.
On a roll.
Y'all fly Steve Javy
They
here
finally
and fly
said
me to see Caucus,
playoff
man.
basketball foul. There we go.
all ball.
See, it's not all
That
ball.
was not
it's
all
a foul,
ball.
but he did block it.
Beverly now explaining it to Devin Booker, who has zero interest in listening to him right now.
Do you think the referee?
DeAndre
referees
Ayton misses the
decide
first
that,
free
right?
throw.
Yes.
But most of the replay is decided back in Secaucus, and the referees are just sort of there to.
Well, Booker wanting to talk to John Goble, not to
I
Patrick
like
Beverly.
Booker's poise, though. He's not being enticed into the back and forth.
And we've seen historically great players get enticed with the back and forth.
And
Ayton
Beverly
a
misses
pair,
both
but to
free
answer your question,
throws.
Jeff, yes, now they can get feedback from those in the replay, but
Here
it's the officials
is
on the floor
Reggie
that call the
Jackson.
flagrant foul.
Reggie Jackson. Got it to
Coming up
Batum.
on a minute
Batum
remaining here in the
gives
second.
it to Paul George.
Against Chris Paul. Shot clock
Paul
down
on
to
Paul
5.
crime right here.
George has been relatively quiet here in the
Got it
first
to
half.
Reggie Jackson.
Three-pointer. off
Jackson
the
no
mark. Crowder
good.
the rebound.
Jay Crowder
Good
with the
first half
rebound.
for Crowder.
50
13
seconds
points,
left.
4 boards.
6-point game.
Phoenix
Chris
leads
Paul
by
with
6,
basketball.
shooting 56% from the field. And 9 of 16 from 3, but only holding a 6-point lead.
Devin Booker now with basketball. Got 5 on the
Booker,
shot clock.
step back jumper.
Step back.
That won't go.
No
For the rebound,
good.
Craig,
Same
and Ayton
team.
comes away. Back to Booker.
Crowder
another
wide
look for three. That's
open
good.
for
Jay Crowder's come alive. 16 points here in the
three.
first half.
25
Give him
seconds
another
left.
possession offensively by using that size and crashing the offensive board.
And Torrey Craig right there with them. They've done an excellent job responding.
All right, Paul George
to
with
challenge of the
basketball.
backcourt.
About a second difference between shot clock and game clock. George against Craig. George, step back, three-pointers up, shot no good. 8 in the rebound, and that will end the first half.
And that is
The Phoenix
halftime.
Suns with some strong.
All right, 66-57, Suns lead at halftime. All right, got the comment pin. All right, so as soon as I get back, I'm going to take a quick halftime break, get myself more water. As soon as I get back, I will bring in the halftime stats for both the Suns and the Clippers, and then the team stats. And then by that time, we should be getting ready for the start of the third quarter. With that being said, I will see you very shortly and enjoy some music by my brother-in-law. I will be in the chat. While I get some water and stuff like that.
It's the LP. It's the LP. This the LP.
All right. We are back. What is going on, everybody? We appreciate the 448 in the building, 66-57 at halftime. Suns are up by 9. Still anybody's game. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the halftime stats for the Phoenix Suns on the road. Jay Crowder, 16 points, 2 fouls, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, 2 points, 1 foul, 2 assists, 1 rebound. DeAndre Ayton, 10 points, 1 turnover, 1 block shot, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. Chris Paul, 10 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. Devin Booker, 14 points, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Dario Saric has 7 points, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 1. Torrey Craig, 0 points, 1 block shot, 2 fouls, 1 rebound. Nader, 0 points, 1 rebound. Cameron Payne, 7 points, 2 fouls, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Phoenix Suns is shooting 26 for 47 for 55.3% from the field, 10 for 17 for 58.8% for three-point range, and 4 for 7 for 57.1% from the free throw line. They have 4 offensive rebounds, 17 defensive rebounds, 21 total rebounds, 17 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, and 10 fouls with 66 points. Appreciate that. And Drake. All right, and for your home team, Clippers, 13 points, 1 foul, 1 block shot, 2 rebounds. Beverly, 11 points, 2 fouls, 1 block shot, 1 steal, 2 assists. Reggie Jackson, 11 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Paul George has 6 points, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Terrence Mann, 2 points, 3 fouls, 1 turnover, 3 rebounds. Batum, 4 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. DeMarcus Cousins, 10 points. I appreciate that, Lakedra. Welcome to the family. Luke Kennard played 8 minutes, has not got a single stat. He is 0 for 1 for 3-pointers. He only took 1 shot. And for the Clippers team, they shot 20 for 43 for 47.6% from the field, 7 for 21 for 35% from the three-point range, and 10 for 11, 90.9% from the free throw line. They have 3 offensive rebounds, 13 defensive rebounds, 16 total rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 block shots, 3 turnovers, and 6 fouls for 57 points. And that is going to do your halftime stats. What's up, Ashley Stewart? Racing King, T. Higgins, Plugs. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Shout out to the 452 in the building. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Put it in the chat, hashtag Suns if you're going for the Phoenix Suns. Put hashtag Clips if you're going for the Clippers. What's up, Gary Katz? Welcome back. What's up, Jorge? Colin says nice. You're welcome anytime. You got home a while ago from a long day of work. Ashley Stewart says, loving your stream. Hashtag Suns. Hey, appreciate that, Ashley. Colin with the hashtag Suns. Victoria Brennan with the hashtag Sun. Sawbucks says hashtag Suns. Colin with the hashtag Suns. Noble Sports says hashtag Suns Nation. Arku says, I hate the flippers. Andrew Lunsford, hashtag Suns. Cardinals Kid, hashtag Suns. Gary Katz, hashtag Suns. Chase Bishop, hashtag Suns. Eric with a shout out to the little MVP. Hope she had a good day too. Hey, appreciate that, Eric. Mayan King, what's going on? Charles says hashtag slippers. Downsider, hopefully I said your name correctly, says shout out, sir. Hey, shout out to you. Appreciate you. Steve M with the hashtag Suns. Linda Brennan with the hashtag Lakers.
Mentally, we're not there.
And then this is the deal. We don't give up, okay?
Kenneth with the hashtag Clippers.
Grit, okay? Put out the fire.
R.I.P. Kobe with the hashtag
24
Suns.
minutes. They cannot beat us, I'm telling you. But we got to lock in, all right, mentally.
Downsider
Mark
says
Jackson, they need a
hashtag
big
Suns.
second half.
Appreciate
The
that,
Clippers do
Ashley
from Paul
Stewart.
George.
They absolutely do.
Whosa
3 for
says
8 from the field, a minus 13.
does
Give credit to the Phoenix
greetings
Suns
from
defense,
San Francisco.
making sure
Love
they
your
send
coverage.
them
Go
to help,
Suns. Hey,
and he
appreciate
sees 2 or
that.
3 guys in front of him at all times. But it doesn't matter.
Playoffs,
It's a great
any
plan.
Final Four
Paul
squad.
George saw that in the previous
Says
game
Phantom.
and had an answer for it.
Journeyman says
In order for his
hashtag
team
Lakers.
to see life again. He's got to
Well,
be
he
more
says
aggressive
hashtag
and get it
Lakers
going offensively.
next year.
Meanwhile, Jeff, what did you like most about what the Suns did in the first 2
All right,
quarters?
hold on, let me bring
I
in
loved what Ayton
the
did on the board. I thought he got
court
him
real
second
quick.
shots. We just saw their defense was physical, active, and then Booker was terrific.
Well, let's see what happens now coming up
All right,
in
here
the
we
third
go.
quarter as we check in with Rachel Nichols.
Well, Mike, just to add
All
to
right,
what you
bring
saw
back
of
up
Ty
the
Lue
chat.
telling his team they've got to lock in mentally, he expounded
JT
on
says,
that.
I
He
will
said they
beat
were not
RB.
sharp on
I
defense,
appreciate
not
that,
sharp
JT.
coming out of an ATOs,
What's up,
just
DJ
not
Doug?
doing the little things they
Lakers
normally
fan
do.
calling
He said,
for
I
a
hate
W
to blame
for the Suns.
fatigue,
CP3
but he
deserves
said,
it,
if you
and
don't
just
feel
Clippers
the
will
energy,
always
just do the
be the
right
JV
things
team.
more slowly.
All right, here
Don't skip
is
doing
Marcus
them.
Morris.
We'll have
Got
to
it
see
to
if that
Reggie
happens in the
Jackson.
second half. Meanwhile, in
Got
the
it to
Suns
Paul
locker room,
George.
Monty Williams very happy with his team.
And we
Told
got a
guys,
whistle
just
called
keep
on
doing the
DeAndre
things that
Ayton.
we've been doing, forcing guys to take tough shots, rebounding,
Hydro
and getting
says
out and
hashtag
running.
Suns.
Pretty much the
Gary
opposite
says hashtag
of what
Celtics,
Ty
question
was
mark.
right there, Mike.
All right, Rachel. Well,
Plugs
game
with the
6 have been
hashtag
magic
Suns.
for the Clippers in these playoffs. Against Dallas, they were down 3-2 on the road, facing elimination. Beat the Mavericks. Against Utah,
KG says,
remember they were down
let's go
22
Suns.
at the halftime here at the Staples Center. One of the great comebacks
All right,
in
here
NBA
is
playoff
Terrence
history.
Mann. Got it to Reggie
And they
Jackson.
have
Now
another
to
magical
Paul
game
George.
6 to force Game 7, which would be
Paul
Friday
George.
night. And Bridges
And
called
there
for the
is a
foul. He
whistle.
immediately wants him to challenge it. I'm not sure.
They
Monty
said
Williams
Mikal
wants to use
Bridges
that
with the
challenge
shooting
right now.
foul.
He will if his coach says to. That looked like a pretty good block.
And Bridges looks at the bench and says, on everything. Where I'm from, that means you got my word. I promise you. On life, on mama. I did not commit the foul.
Well, it was a foul on a three-point attempt, so it could negate.
It's a 2-point attempt, silly. That was a 2-point attempt. They are calling a timeout, so they possibly could be reviewing the foul. What's up, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike says Suns will win. Definitely check out my ISN brothers. Noble Sports Entertainment brings to you NFL content and basketball content. He is a Suns and Cardinals fan as well. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike as well. Covers the Detroit Lions, part of a partner with Chat Sports. And also the Gridiron Blitz, Mark Orum from Orum's Forum. On the Warpath with Corey. Check out all the members of the Infinite Sports Network. Their links are in my description. You got that right. Clippers need some electrolytes. Brown wings for TA. Keith Davis with the $4.99 says, just because. Appreciate that, Keith Davis. Colin says, Suns and Rockets fan. I'm going with the Clippers, says Kenneth. Good block or no? It depends on how they want to call it. It looked like he did kind of get him right here. But if they said it was too light, then they might just call it a block. But if they want to be, like, nitpicky, they're going to call it a foul. It just depends on how the refs want to call it. I would say just jump ball. I mean, if I can't decipher it, hey, jump ball, let's go. What's going on, Rogelio? Jason, how's it going? Says, let's go PG-13. Dre Galladay says, go Lakers, but I hope the Suns win it all. No brown wings, Mike. I got sick off brown wings. Keith Davis says, tough call. Yeah, it is a tough call. R.I.P. Kobe says, I was way too hyped when the Hornets got LaMelo. Oh, absolutely. That was a huge acquisition for him. Shout out to the reigning Rookie of the Year and 3rd overall pick. It's been a long time since I left you without a dope beat. Had a step two. What's up, Durf Love? Says, looks like Clippers going to lose. Shaking my head. I mean, it's still anybody's game. It's 66-57. Oh, challenge is unsuccessful. They are showing the highlights still with the ESPN name or beat. All right, here we go. So it is a shooting foul
of the night.
Here is Paul George, makes the first out of 2.
As we send it to Rachel.
Well, you guys were talking before about
66
Paul George
to
and his
58,
energy level. He came into this game
11:37.
not just having played the most postseason minutes in the NBA at 735. It's that the closest guy behind him was 130
And he misses the
minutes
second
back.
free
That
throw.
means, yeah, sometimes Paul is tired out there, but he told me that horrible leg
Chris
injury
Paul
he
with the
suffered playing for
basketball.
Team USA
Paul
back
George
in
only has 7
2014.
points.
It
Shooting 3 for 8 and 0 for 3.
For games like this. He said he lost a little bit of his game.
Devin
when that
Booker and
happened.
Mikal
He'll never be the
Bridges.
player it used to be,
Bridges
but it
got it
forced
to
him
Chris
learn
Paul.
how to
Devin
squeeze
Booker.
out more from less, as he put it.
Devin
The
Booker, no
shortcuts, the
good.
little
Rebounded by
physical
Marcus
tricks that you break
Morris.
out when your body just won't
Paul
go.
George gives
And
it
even
to
more so, Mike, how to
Reggie
push through
Jackson.
mentally when your body isn't
Jackson
doing what you want
gets
it to.
fouled.
We'll have to see if we see that.
That's going to
in
be a
the second
shooting
half.
foul on Chris
Thank you,
Paul.
Rachel. Chris Paul with the foul, and Reggie Jackson makes the move. And there you see the numbers that Rachel was
What's going on?
talking
It's
about.
still
He certainly
Lotto
didn't
Bish.
impact him at all
Says the Suns suck.
in Game 5, he had a crown jewel performance.
Efren says no game 7, men. Maurice
They'll
says
need one
let's
here in the second
go.
half. He had 30 points, 30 of the
This
41 in the
year's
second
playoffs
half
free throw
in Game
stats
5.
are kind of sad.
It's
Absolutely.
the burden of being a max player.
Kepra says for the win, Paul
You
George.
have to play big minutes, and you have to produce.
All right, Reggie Jackson
Particularly
makes the
with
first
Kawhi
free
Leonard
throw.
out, It's an every night.
66-59. Suns still
responsibility.
up by
Can you imagine if
7.
he did that to LeBron
11:08
James, put
to
the
play
amount of
here
minutes
in
he's
the
played,
third
not
quarter.
Just this year, but his career attached to the team he's facing or any other individual. The demand is higher.
Jess
for
FIFA
great-
says, I
For all
love your
great
videos.
players,
I
the
appreciate
criticism
that.
Can be harsh
Perk
when
says
you
PG
underwhelm.
is playing
Jackson
bad.
hits the free throw.
And Reggie Jackson
now
makes
with
both
13
free
points.
throws,
And
and
I've
now
heard
it's a
that he
6-point
faces
ball game.
Paul George,
Chris
undue
Paul with the
harsh
basketball.
criticism. And I
Got
just
it
don't
to
see it in print media.
Mikal
Now,
Bridges.
talk show hosts, yeah,
Here's
they're
Devin
gonna
Booker, got a
say
screen
stuff,
by Ayton.
But if you're going
Got
on
it
to
to Jay
social
Crowder.
media for either
Chris Paul,
validation
Devin
and
Booker.
affirmation,
No
or
good.
even
And
taking
rebounded by
criticism from
Patrick
them,
Beverly.
I don't
And it's
understand
Suns
why a player would go
ball.
on social media. I don't see how that
Loses
benefits you.
the handle.
That's today's younger generation.
No,
It's
but
all pro
D-Book
athletes.
for finals
Let's
MVP.
just not say all pro athletes. Announcers
going on,
look,
Paul
too,
George?
And they're affected at times.
Mr. Michael?
It's just the way the society is.
Chris Paul
But
with
why would you go
basketball.
on there if you know it's 90% negative? As Paul hits
And
a
that's a
mid-ranger?
good shot
Why would you go
by
on?
Chris
Down
Paul.
the other end, Terrence Mann blocked by
Terrence
Booker.
Mann got it
Ball
blocked.
kept alive, goes to Jackson.
There's Reggie Jackson. 68-60, 8-point
Clippers
game, just
reset.
under 10 and a half. Here's Paul
Just
George.
7 points so far.
Got
Gets
to
the pass
Marcus
inside to
Morris.
Marcus Morris. Morris tied up against 8.
Morris. Oh, nice move.
Sweet move from
Marcus Morris got the deuce. Cuts
He's
it
got
to a
15.
6-point game.
He leads the Clippers
10-10
in
to play
scoring
in the
so
third.
far.
What's going on, Moises? Tavares?
Booker finds Bridges.
Here's
Bridges
Mikal
to
Bridges,
Crowder.
Jay
Crowder's
Crowder,
That
and
continues.
Jay Crowder
Crowder's fifth
for
He's the
three.
Suns' leading scorer,
And
Mark.
he was looking at the sideline even before it went in.
Paul George with the basketball.
And George
Got a
fouled
whistle.
on his
That's
way to
going to
the
be
basket.
a foul on Jay Crowder. Paul George
You know when a guy is
going
playing
to
with
the free throw
confidence
line
and
to
has a
shoot
rhythm,
two.
Figured it out. They're leaving him wide open.
I believe that
Late
might be
attempt,
Jay Crowder's third
follow through,
foul.
release, and stare down on the sidelines.
Now, that's their
What's
first
going on,
three-pointer,
Jace?
obviously.
Says go
here in the second
Clippers.
half. One of the bizarre stats in this series. In the previous two games, games 4 and 5.
What's up, Kevin?
The Suns have a total of 1 3-point field goal in the
All right,
second
Paul
half
George
of
makes the
both
first
those
free
two
throw.
games. That's incredible in today's NBA, especially
Lil
a team
Husk
that
says,
shoots the three well.
come on, Clippers,
One
beat
three-pointer
Phoenix.
in the previous two games in the second half.
You just show the volatility of the three-point
All right,
shot.
here we go.
You pointed
Paul
out,
George
coming into
shooting
tonight,
his second free throw.
26% from three.
And he
Tonight,
makes both free
5
throws.
for 7,
71-64. 9:45 left in the third. Here's Chris Paul with the basketball. Got a screen by
Ball
DeAndre
using the
Ayton.
screen.
Ayton
got
gets
Terrence
it
Mann
down
on him.
low,
Double
gives
team
it out to
back
Mikal
a
Bridges.
three. Way
And
off.
Bridges with the air ball.
This is where Paul George has got to get more
Here's
aggressive.
Paul
in transition.
George. Paul George
Got
gives
Chris
it to
Paul on
Patrick
now.
Beverly.
Beverly
Beverly
Back
gives
out
it
to
out to
Terrence
Terrence
Mann.
Mann. Terrence
Mann
Mann
drives,
drives.
gets inside,
Terrence
layup, missed it.
Mann,
Ayton the rebound.
no
Really
good.
knocked out of his
DeAndre
hand.
Ayton with the
9
rebound.
boards for
Here
DeAndre
comes Chris
Ayton.
Paul out to Jay Crowder.
Dangerous pass.
And was looking
Bridges
for
literally lost it inside to Ayton,
Bridges,
wrapped up by
and
Jackson.
DeAndre Ayton gets fouled.
That's going to be the first
That's going to be
foul
on Reggie
against the Clippers. Only their
Jackson.
7th foul the entire game.
What's going on, Gabriel? What's going on, Shane?
Reminder, don't miss
Edwin?
your shot to win the ultimate NBA All-Star experience
Jeremy?
during every game
Martez?
of the conference finals, plus a chance to win NBA prizes with tonight's
Zaki?
special code text CLOCK to 55678 or enter it at NBA.com.
Watch the foul,
/win.
Suns.
You could win
Absolutely,
big.
Anna. Trox, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, but we can't win at home, and we can't win on the
to
road,
Ayton.
and we can't
In a
figure it
crowd.
out
Ayton
why else to
lays
play.
it up and in. Nice soft
And
touch
that
from the big man.
is Chris
Paul
Paul.
threw it high, and then Ayton kept it high.
Jackson
Here
to Mann.
is Mann.
Now Morris.
Got to
Terrence
Morris.
Mann given some room.
Terrence
Can't get it to
Mann,
fall.
no good. Wide open
DeAndre
shot
Ayton
for
with yet
three,
another
no
playoff
good.
double,
Rebounded by
12
Ayton. Here
points,
comes
10 boards.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, a little shake and bake.
Chris Paul
Elbow jumper,
shoots,
missed
no
it.
good. Rebounded by Paul George.
Booker is guarding Morris. Morris wants the ball, wants the post up. There's the
There's
pass.
Reggie
Double team,
Jackson.
down
Got
to
it
Mann.
to Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann, the drive. Blocked
Terrence
by
Mann
Crowder,
got
but
a
foul.
block, but it's going to be a
And that's
foul
4
on
fouls
Jay
on
Crowder.
Very important part of their defensive schemes. And he's going to have to sit
Going on
down.
to Money
And
Brown.
he's upset, and so is Chris Paul. They look at DeAndre Ayton. He's on the weak side. He's got to come over. What are you holding on to Morris for? Does not force man to get rid of the
Yeah,
basketball.
he got him on the
gives him
forearm,
direct
inside
line
the
drive.
forearm. Jay Crowder has now
That's gonna
4
bring
fouls
Corey
and
Craig back
19
in.
points.
Played 12 minutes in the first half. Did a solid job defensively. As Terrence Mann
And Terrence Mann misses
free
the first free throw.
But Coach, you know, in this situation, he's got to trust that somebody will get his man. Help to help him.
Yeah, Ayton should have pulled over. Chris
Yes,
Paul
Ayton should have got up.
sinks down to his man, and it goes on and on and on.
Meanwhile, this will be the
Especially when your
19th
player
free throw
has
attempt for the
3
Clippers.
fouls.
The Suns have only
Gotta
taken
help him
7
out.
free throws.
Terrence Mann, this series is averaging about 9 points. 53%
Back
shooting.
in the starting lineup last couple of games. No Zubats with his sprained knee.
And Terrence Mann
One
splits
for
the
two.
pair. 73-65, 8:16 left. Chris Paul with basketball, got it to
Back
Devin
on
Booker.
This has been fun to
Here
watch all
is
series,
DeAndre
those two.
Ayton with the screen, got it out to Mikal Bridges.
Guarded by Jackson.
Bridges gonna
Mikal
drive
Bridges drives inside, layup.
and count that, baby, and a
Falling
foul.
down, nearly traveled. somehow got the
Mikal
shot off,
Bridges.
and a chance for a three-point play.
He lowered that shoulder.
What's going on, Jelen? Danilo,
Reggie Jackson picks up his second.
John Doe, Reinhardt. How's it going, everybody?
Mikal Bridges, this is only his second free throw of the series. Had a terrific regular season, played really well in a sweep against the Nuggets in the second round.
Mikal Bridges
completes the three-point
makes
play.
the
This is
and
the
one free
largest
throw,
lead of the game.
76-65, 8 minutes left.
Still early third
There's
quarter.
Patrick
Well, the Phoenix
Beverly,
Suns right now,
largest
they can put them
Phoenix
away.
lead tonight.
Let's go for the knockout punch right now, offensively and defensively.
There's
Paul
two other
George
teams
with
that tried to do
basketball,
that here in these
turns
playoffs
around,
and were
shoots,
unsuccessful.
off the
Paul
glass
George
and
knocks it
in.
The Clippers have been
Here's
all
Devin
about
Booker.
I like that, Coach.
76-67. Devin
Devin
Booker with basketball.
And Paul George went quick against the
Chris
body
Paul
of
now
defense
with
of
basketball,
Torrey
screen
Craig.
by Ayton. Chris Paul did not use it, got it down low to Ayton. Ayton turned around, shot, no good. Torrey Craig with the rebound.
Paul gets in the paint.
Chris
floats it up,
Paul
shot is
shoots
good.
and
Chris Paul able to
in.
knock it down. He's got
And it's
14 points.
7:17 left in the third,
Torrey Craig is always
78-67.
crashing from the corner.
Morris gathers.
Marcus Morris off the back
That's on.
heel,
Booker
no
comes
good.
flying in
Devin
for the
Booker
rebound.
with the rebound.
Booker uses the screen beautifully.
Here's Devin
Flushes.
Booker with a jam. Timeout, LA.
Devin Booker
80-67.
aggressively attacks the rim, and the lead is 13 for the Suns.
It's a 13-point ball game. Timeout taken, LA. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's up, Roel? Says 4-2. Cole, you can get that, brother. Michael Billings says 13-point game. Keith Robinson says, let's go. Eric says, Bunny, my bunny watching too. Hey, shout out to the bunny. Alfred says, Suns win by 9. Brandon Bigstream says, yes, yes, yes. Zaki says, yes, sir. Plugs for Day says, boom shakalaka. Josh says, Suns turned off finals mode. Oh, turned on finals mode. Michael Billings says,
Oh, my God.
John Lee says, Clippers are cooked. Suns. Rogelio says, Pandemic P. Reinhardt says, go Suns. Jay Miller, what's going on, brother? Says, let's go Suns. Tay says, Clippers still got it. Avery Sniffin says, done Suns. Hey, I just see the brow on that Space Jam commercial.
Got him.
They clowned him. They clowned him on that one. What's up, Jalil Stevens? Says Clips need a big fourth quarter. LA worst team in LA can't win. Suns got this one. I got 5 on it. Jorge says, Trox, UPS should arrive soon with a carton of Kleenex for you at the end of the game. Hey, ain't it a 13-point game? Thank you, PG-13. It's all love, Jorge. What's going on, Nana D. Duncan says Suns versus Hawks in the finals. Nambil says good for the Suns. No MJ in the finals. PG going for 40. Daniel says book him. The George chance to redeem himself. Tired of people calling Pandemic P. PG was looking like vaccinated P for a couple of games. Clippers could use another weapon, though. Damian Lillard. Let's go, Suns. Time to send the Clippers fishing. No cap. The Sun drives. The Suns drives for UPS. Y'all can get that, man. Clips been scrapping back every time. Absolutely, Michael. It's still not over. It's only 13 points. You know, a 5 or 6 possession ball game. That's anybody's ball game, especially with a whole nother quarter.
Is he different defensively, or does he just need to be
And we're
more
about
aggressive?
halfway
It's a
through with this, so they got a
combination.
quarter
He's
and a
gotta
half.
be more aggressive, but one
That's a
thing
lot of
that
time.
The Suns have done effectively. They've been more physical.
It ain't over yet.
He's getting plenty of contact, whether it be individually or on the help.
All right, here we go.
And Torrey Craig, because
In
of
Game 5,
the
Paul
foul
George
trouble,
had 41
he's a
points. In
a
tonight's
bigger, more
game,
physical
11
defender
points.
than Bridges.
Reggie Jackson has the
Marcus
basketball,
Cousins
gives
back
it
in.
to
Cousins
Marcus
had good
Morris.
Scoring in the first half, struggled defensively.
Marcus Morris
As
gets
Bridges
fouled.
runs
That's going to
over
be on
Morris.
Mikal Bridges.
That's going to be 3 fouls on Bridges. They're in the penalty.
Even special delivery from
With
Keith's
6:42
son. Figure that.
remaining.
And that's how you stem a run. Get to that free throw line.
Thanks, bro. I have 2 of them in
Morris.
6. Oh, 6
22
cats.
points in Game 5, leads them in scoring with 15 right now in Game 6.
All right, Marcus Morris has 15 points, 3 rebounds, 6 for 10 shooting. And make another point for Marcus Morris as he
This is
makes the
leadership.
first free throw.
Not just Chris Paul. Look at the growth of Devin Booker. Communicating, giving instructions. That's leadership. That's a franchise guy that Chris Paul has had an effect on, Monty Williams has had an effect on, and he is embracing.
And he misses the
He's
second
waited a
free
long time
throw.
just to get to the playoffs. His
Torrey
35
Craig
years
with the
now, he didn't
rebound.
make
Here
the
comes
playoffs
Chris
with
Paul
4
with
to
the
5.
basketball.
Suns were a bad team, a lot of
80
losses.
to 68.
Hasn't been to the playoffs in 10 years. He has shined in this
Chris
postseason.
Paul with the
Paul tied
basketball
up, gets
gives it
Bridges
to
off the
Bridges
glass.
off the glass and
Such a good
in.
cutter.
Mikal
Just a sense of timing, right through the dotted
Bridges.
circle, and good feed by Paul.
Here's Reggie
5 points in the
Jackson.
third quarter for Bridges.
Reggie with the
Chris Paul,
basketball,
6
got it to Marcus
assists.
Morris. Back to Reggie. Here's a screen by DeMarcus
Jackson.
Cousins.
Back to
Got it to Marcus Morris.
7 on the 24.
Screen by
Morris makes
Cousins.
his
Marcus
move. Now
Morris.
Ayton looking to close
5
out.
on the
Morris
shot clock.
goes up,
Shoots.
jumper's good.
And gets it for 2. 6 minutes left. It's a 12-point game.
All the coaches that play against the Clippers all season long talk about how critical Marcus Morris
Marcus Morris,
is to this
18
team. He's
points,
having an
7 for
excellent
11,
game.
2 for 6 from downtown.
Past the midway point here in the
Chris
third.
Paul with the basketball, got it to Devin Booker. D-Book with basketball, guarded by Patrick Beverly. Here's a screen by DeAndre Ayton.
Beverly recovers beautifully. Booker can't
Devin
hit.
Booker shoots,
Rebound
no
Morris.
good. Rebounded by Marcus
Down.
Morris. Here comes
Here
Reggie
comes
Jackson. Reggie
on the
Jackson
drive.
gonna
Keeps his
drive,
dribble alive.
dribbles it back out.
Steps back.
Shoots it for
three-pointer.
3,
Jackson
no
won't go. Booker
good.
the rebound. Quick
Devin
outlet
Booker
to
with the
Paul.
rebound. Chris Paul with
Suns looking to
basketball.
run. Paul fakes the pass.
Chris
pulls
Paul
up, jumper,
shoots.
in and
No
out.
good.
Ayton
DeAndre
offensive
Ayton.
rebound, and he got hit in the head.
And that's going to be a foul.
Oh, it's going to be Suns ball. Looks like he got hit in the eyes. Ayton very
Marcus
upset.
Morris with the personal foul.
His 11th rebound tonight.
Well, we talked about in the
What's
open.
up, James
He's gotta
Johnson?
Be a force. He is attacking the offensive boards. He tried to put bodies on him. Previous game, he was tipping the basketball. Secures it with 2 hands and gets the contact.
Well, they'll take it out of bounds. Ayton
What's
has
up,
talked about Chris
Jackie?
Paul. He says, I think he's the
Says
best
hi.
thing that happened
How's
in
it
my
going?
career. He really pushed me. Paul has said, we had some heated conversations, especially early in the
What's up,
season.
let's go Puppets,
The end
yay.
result is this young man in his first playoffs has been
Here's
terrific.
Ayton with the basketball.
Ball knocked out of the hands.
Got it
Cousins
stolen
with
by
an excellent
DeMarcus
play.
Cousins.
He had good quick hands against Chris Paul the other night for a steal.
Here's Paul George.
Paul George back up
Paul
top to
George,
Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins
fakes,
shoots it for
fires,
3.
three-pointer.
Off the back
And the
iron,
rebound
no
goes to
good.
Craig.
Torrey Craig, rebound.
Suns
Devin
would love to
Booker with
push.
the basketball.
Clippers do a good job getting back. Torrey Craig.
Torrey
a free
Craig
throw. It's good.
for
Torrey Craig, big minutes off the
three.
bench. That's only his first field
And
goal,
the
but he has played
Suns
well
up by
tonight for Monty Williams.
15.
And he wouldn't get this opportunity for this
Paul
many
George
minutes
with the basketball.
if Cam Johnson was available.
Gets
Paul
fouled.
George fouled.
That's
as
gonna
he
be
goes to
on
the
Chris
basket.
Paul.
He's going to pick up his second.
Do you want Phoenix to win?
No hesitation on the
Absolutely.
offensive end. Booker gets 2, throws the basketball out to Craig, knocks down
But
the
these
long ball.
pesky
been successful
defensive
playoff
Clippers
basketball
are
for
not
good
going
teams.
away.
The impact he had with the Denver Nuggets.
Played in the conference finals with the Nuggets last year.
What's
Actually
up, Red
played
P?
33 total games of playoffs with the
Oh, I'm
Nuggets
doing
last
good.
couple of years.
Appreciate that.
That foul, by the way, was on Chris Paul, not Ayton. That's the second.
Appreciate
on
that,
Paul.
Jackie.
As we remind you the upcoming playoff schedule.
All right,
Tomorrow,
Paul
TNT,
George makes the
Game
first free
5.
throw.
Eastern Conference
85-71.
Finals,
I will
Bucks
be
from
live
Milwaukee.
tomorrow
Tip-off shortly
night,
after
8:30
Giannis
p.m.
Antetokounmpo
for
not
game
playing
number
in that, although
5 of the
structural
Atlanta
damage on
Hawks
that knee.
and
Trae Young
Milwaukee
is a
Bucks.
question mark. Of course, the
And
great Marv
Friday,
Allen, Reggie
if
Miller
there
will
is
have
a
the
Game
call on
7,
TNT.
I will be live for
Paul George
Game 7
hitting a
of
free
this
throw.
series.
And Lou Williams responded in
All
a
right.
big way.
Paul
As
George
did
made
all the
both
Hawks.
free throws.
But as
Here's
Donovan
Devin
said,
Booker.
they
Devin
played with their
Booker
food
shoots
last
in the
night,
paint,
first half.
gets it for 2.
Milwaukee didn't come
87 to
as mentally
72.
sharp and intense.
8-12 remains in the third.
Booker now with 18.
Paul George. Oh, got it stolen by Torrey
Another fine
Craig.
defensive play from
Craig
Torrey
gonna drive.
Finds Bridges.
Here's
Bridges, the layup is
Bridges
good.
with the reverse
Another timeout for the
lay-in.
Clippers. The lead is ballooned to 17
Time
with 4 minutes
out
remaining here in the
taken,
third.
LA.
Torrey Craig, a
17-point
huge-
game. Timeout taken, LA. They are left with 3. What's going on, Life Journey? Says sun shining in LA Flippers. I'm so happy the Clippers are getting there as home. Had to tune it 100. I need the season to go max games. For real, for real. Suns get a big rest if they can win. Absolutely. They'll almost have about a week and a half. Anna with the clap saying Suns. Says Suns finals. Aaron John says, yeah, go Suns. What do you mean, JT? Peter says, beat LA. Patty Grimes, LA Chokers. Suns in 6. Say goodbye, Clippers. Not over yet. If Clippers can get it to 10 or below before the 4th, they have a chance. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, there's still 4 minutes left. I mean, it's anybody's game still. It ain't over till it's over. After the 4th quarter, if a team is up and there's triple zeros, then it's over. Anytime you got Paul George, you got a chance. They got some good shooters over there in L.A.
Only the third
All right, here we
quarter.
go.
As that third quarter right now has belonged to Phoenix. We have 4:01 left. This is the largest lead.
Noble
of
Sports
these
says,
conference finals for the
woo,
Suns.
in my Ric Flair voice. Batum gives it
And the
to
Clippers have another
DeMarcus
fine
Cousins.
comeback. They've done it all playoffs.
Cousins
Nice
to
pass.
Batum
Cousins to
for
Batum.
2.
Well, Cousins is an outstanding passer.
89 to
They ran
74.
a post entry to a
3:45
split
left.
action. And
Here's
then
Cameron
Batum with the
Payne
slip.
with the basketball. Got it over to Torrey
Still out
Craig.
there.
Torrey
Crowder in
Craig
foul trouble, and as Jeff
gives it
mentioned,
back
no
to Cameron
Cam
Payne.
Johnson.
Got a screen by
Not
DeAndre Ayton. Cameron
the
Payne,
floater.
left-handed, no
Rebound
good.
Morris.
Marcus Morris with the rebound. Nick Batum with the
Batum
basketball.
Back up top to Cousins.
Got it to DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins wants to get into the hands of Paul
Here's
George.
Paul George.
Craig in pursuit.
Paul George guarded by Torrey
George on the
Craig.
drive.
Paul George.
Draws the foul.
And
The
that
basket
is
will
going
not
to
count.
be a
As
foul on Torrey
Picks up his
Craig.
third, but they're in the penalty and been so for a while.
But Paul George has got to be aggressive. He gets the contact there, driving to the cup. The Clippers will not win if he's not involved offensively. The other guys can score, but not at a high enough clip.
All right, Paul George
to
at
get
the free
back
throw
into
line
ball
as
game.
the
They need a
Clippers
home
are
run
in the
hitter
bonus.
to be aggressive.
Clock
Did a
stop,
good job
giving
there, knowing they're in the
Clippers
penalty,
3
his head
points
down.
with the clock stop.
and force his way to the basket.
No Kawhi Leonard. Not easy without your best player.
And Paul George makes the first free throw. It is 89 to 75. 14-point game with 3:12. Kawhi Leonard is out for the 8th straight game, and he will not play if there is a game 7.
Adjusting, roster changing, lineup changing, and here they are in game 6 of the conference finals.
Here's Paul George shooting his second free throw and gets them both. It's a 13-point game, 89 to 76, 3:10 to play. Here's Cameron Payne, got it to Nader. Nader got it to Booker. Booker shoots, no good. Booker tips, no good. And Marcus Morris with the rebound.
Paul George on the drive. Kicks
Paul
it out.
George,
Batum.
Batum.
Three-pointer.
Morris for 3. 10-point game. 2:40 left in the third.
I love the attack by George.
Here's Cameron Payne, got it to Booker, back to Payne. Cameron Payne with basketball. Got a screen by Ayton, and got a block by DeMarcus Cousins.
And then yells at Payne.
DeMarcus Cousins said, no,
Terrific
not
rejection
in my
from
house.
He's done an unbelievable job of understanding who he is. He's not a great defender, but he's competing. And he's not surrendering in pick and roll action. That time gets back into the picture and swats the layup attempt.
All right, Cameron Payne set the inbound, got it to Torrey Craig. And it's going to stay Suns ball.
Devin Booker saying, how did it go from 8 to 6?
And with that being said, I would still attack DeMarcus Cousins on offense.
Booker
Here's
catches
Devin
fire.
Booker.
Shot won't go. Morris
Shot
yet
no
another
good.
defensive
Rebounded by Marcus
rebound.
Morris. Paul George with the basketball.
Crowd's back
10-point
into the
ball
game as
game.
well. Paul George jump shot.
Paul George
Too strong.
off the back
Cousins
heel, no
rebound.
good. DeMarcus Cousins,
Ayton.
no
Boy, there
good.
seemed to be a lot of
DeAndre
contact
Ayton
on
with the
that shot.
rebound.
I thought Cousins got hit pretty.
Cameron Payne,
Payne reverses.
and he hit it out of bounds.
Lost it out of bounds. Boy, they're letting a lot of contact go right now.
Marcus Cousins upset coming back down the floor. Gets the offensive rebound and goes to put it up. That's a foul.
Patrick Beverly got it to Paul George.
Nader on George. George hits inside, finds Morris, extra pass.
Here's Batum wide open
That's good.
for
10 straight points by the Clippers. And the Suns need timeout.
89-82.
Paul George got away with a push-off
143 left.
to gain
Suns
space
take a
on
timeout.
the pass, but
Milo says, let's get him another 200-plus likes, guys. Hey, I appreciate that, Milo. What's up, Wake Up World? Says Kawhi coming to Miami. Book it. And we all got a shot to get Dame Dollar. No problem. There's 600-plus in here. We can get him at least 200 likes. Chief, Clips don't want him, so we'll take him. Down 7, Trox is far from over. Hey, absolutely. Let's go, Puppets. Yay says no. 10,000 likes. Hey, I appreciate that. Uh-oh, Sun's blowing it, says Isaiah Fields. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, says Robert Hopkins. Keith Davis says it's a game again. Absolutely. 7-point game. 89-82. 143 left in the third. T. Gene says Suns in 6. Let's go. What's up, Boston? Says let's go. Or Los Angeles Flippers. Appreciate that, RMLBR. Hey, shout out to the number change. We are almost halfway to 16K. What's going on, Grant? Says Suns about to choke. Hey, Kenneth, that was all right. They didn't spell the curse word.
Chris Paul left open.
Here is
Plenty of
Chris
time.
Paul.
That's good.
For
Ball from downtown. Nobody was near him.
3
But I like the
by
fact that Monty Williams getting Chris Paul back into
CP3.
this ball game. You can rest tomorrow. Let's
10-point
finish these guys
game.
off.
DeMarcus Cousins.
George against Booker.
And that's going to be an offensive foul on Paul George.
Finals, the defender gets up into the offensive player, and as he makes his move, the elbow.
Shout out to the Clippers fan in
Now,
Oklahoma.
remember, Booker has that broken nose, and he's not wearing
Jeff
the
Doy
mask
says,
tonight.
go
Is
LA.
this a play you take a look at?
Wow,
Hey,
they're going
that is
to.
okay.
that hurts even without a broken nose.
He didn't spell out the full curse word.
And Booker
If you don't
shaking
spell
up.
it all the way out, it's okay.
Morris had that earlier in the series in the shot from Patrick Beverly, and now it's Paul George.
Kelly Gardner says Suns.
This was game
EHG
2.
says
You
go
see
Suns.
The headbutt.
Ooh,
Inadvertent,
PG-13.
Beverly leaning in to
Be
try
off
and knock
tonight.
The ball away.
Heat Nation, we here,
Left
says
the
wake
game
up
for a
world.
while. Got some stitches, had to reset the nose.
And interestingly, Chris Paul is sitting over by the Clippers.
Devin
Next to
Booker
Reggie
did get
Jackson.
hit in his nose.
I
The same
just
nose
can't
that got
imagine how much
broke
that hurts.
in, I believe that was either game number 1 or game number 2.
Now Chris Paul gets off the sideboards, comes back.
I'll tell you what, though, Mike, the more we cover teams, the more you can fall in love with different talent throughout this league. And Devin Booker is absolutely a franchise home run talent.
All right,
that
here
has
we
an
go.
edge and is cut from the right cloth.
115.
Instant replay has confirmed the on-floor decision, offensive foul, assessed Paul George.
Just the offensive foul, and what you talked about earlier.
All right, so
He's
they
got-
were
he's got
reviewing
this
it, make
toughness
sure
about him,
that
this
was an offensive
competitive
foul,
streak
and it
that
was.
has been really fun to
Suns
watch.
ball
And
going back
classy,
down
too.
the court.
Determined, competes, respectful. And his mentality right now is, I can tell you, I'm too close to let go of the rope. I'm trying to finish these guys off, hurt or not hurt.
He talks a lot about his dad. His dad played briefly in the NBA, played in the CBA.
What's up, Rod Love?
Melvin.
Hey,
Also played a lot
absolutely,
overseas.
Kate
He said the
Cunningham,
best
Rookie
advice
of the
from his
Year.
dad, have a
Hey,
short
appreciate
memory.
that, Mark
A
Kizzle.
lot of players get caught up on what just happened.
All right,
He's always
CP3 with the
playing
basketball.
forward, as they like to say.
Trained by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Chris Paul.
Chris Paul
Still
one-on-one
with the
with
basketball.
Cousins.
60
Shot
seconds
clock at
left in
7.
the third.
Paul, little shake and bake, drives past
Chris
him,
Paul
left-handed layup.
floats
It's good.
it and gets a
Gorgeous move from
lay-in.
Paul.
Oh!
And then Cousins knocks into
That might be a
Paul.
tag or a
They're
foul.
going to call a foul on that. As we get under back up to 12, the officials telling the players to get away. Cousins just shaking his head.
DeMarcus Cousins about to get a foul. Appreciate that, maybe Serge. Appreciate that, Yermis.
Let's take a closer look at it. Well, Paul certainly looked to get some contact. Cousins raised that right elbow. And Paul sold
Yeah,
it
he went like
extremely
this,
well.
kind of.
What makes it tough is Chris Paul's ability to sell it. Marcus Cousins allowed him to put it for sale sign up by using that elbow. So you got to be smart in these situations.
Yeah, this could be a huge call. That's just a great move from Paul.
They are
Tough for
reviewing the
Cousins
play.
on that. Now here he. Oh my goodness.
Come on, man.
At least does he want him to throw him out? So the officials
All
right
right,
back
55
at the
seconds
review
left.
table.
94 to 82.
A good response by Phoenix.
Yep,
They
went
are
up by
still
17,
reviewing the play.
but then a 10-0 run cut it to 7. And now Phoenix has answered back.
Mistake out of a timeout in the zone. Chris Paul wide
I think
open.
that was a flagrant
three.
one. I think so too.
If Cousins doesn't throw that right elbow and lets it go.
Well, maybe he's trying to get it up over him since he's walking right,
That's a good
into
point.
him as well.
That's a good point.
It doesn't look like contact. But if I'm either coach right now, with a little under a minute to go in the third quarter of Game 6 of the NBA.
I mean,
Conference
today's
Finals.
NBA, I mean, everything's
Let's
kind of
cut
a
out
flagrant
the
one.
end.
Tell
That
the
was,
players knock
I
it
was
off.
actually kind of
Don't let
happy
that.
that one
Such a hard-fought game
Suns
here. Let's just go play on.
block
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm
foul
saying,
was
because this
just
would be a
actually
one, 2
what
point
do you call
ball
it, just
game.
common
You gotta be
foul.
smart,
Like that
not
kind of
surrender
reminds me
technical
of back
fouls or free throws.
All right,
back
let's
in my
bring in
old
Steve
days
Javie once
where
again. Busy night for you, Steve.
you know, hey,
it's a
you
big
get
call,
fouled hard.
and it's kind of weird the way it happened. Tell me how you saw it.
It is. I first of all saw a great acting job by Chris Paul on flopping. Secondly, it's now the officials have to determine whether Cousins throws the elbow or not. If he throws the elbow, if I deemed it throwing the elbow, I would call it technical foul, not a flagrant foul. In this situation, that's what they might go with, a technical foul.
They might go with
Chris
tech.
Paul really tries to sell it, and obviously he does. I understand what you guys are saying too about Cousins just trying to take the ball and get the ball to go out of bounds. So this is a tough decision, but the most I would say would be a technical foul, one shot.
What's up, old master?
One thing this doesn't, if you're Chris Paul, if I'm the referee and I go over there and take a look at that,
League soft?
then I'm
Hey,
thinking
absolutely.
You got me by overselling it.
I
And it's
remember
gonna be in
80s,
my mind,
90s, and
refereeing
even
you
early
the rest of this ballgame.
2000s.
I'd
I
give
mean,
double
y'all
technical.
remember Steve
If you think-
Nash?
if you
You
wanna
know,
knock it
Steve
off and you
Nash
wanna-
against the San Antonio
Let's hear from Mark
Spurs, all
Davis.
bloody and stuff.
Upon review, DeMarcus Cousins will be assessed a technical foul for this physical taunt. One free throw.
All right, technical
Steve
free
Javie
throw.
Gave us a thought on that one, so it's going to be a one-shot technical for Chris Paul.
55 seconds left. Chris Paul going to go to the
Meanwhile,
free throw line for the
personal foul
technical free
is
throw.
first. And Chris Paul to the free throw line. Excuse me, nope. No personal foul on Cousins, just the technical foul. And Chris Paul
Chris Paul misses it.
of this series.
As
In the
Rasheed
playoffs,
Wallace would say, that ball don't lie.
46 of 50 from the free throw line. In this series,
Come
he
on,
was
Chris
15
Paul,
of
you got to
16.
make that. You good free throw shooter, you got to make that.
12-point game as we wind down the third.
All right, 94-82, 55 seconds left. Mikal Bridges set to check in.
Torrey Craig and DeAndre
Coming in for Cameron
Ayton.
Payne.
Now Bridges comes in and Payne sits down.
All right, here we go. Batum inbounds, got it to Patrick Beverly.
See if the teams can get back. in
Beverly
rhythm. It's been a
brings it up
long
the
break.
court, guarded by Chris Paul. Marcus Morris to DeMarcus Cousins. Paul
on
George. Now with the
Probably good
basketball.
for Paul George. He got a lot of
Got
rest.
to Marcus Morris.
Morris
Marcus
against Craig.
Morris.
Morris drives
He's going
hard,
to drive,
layup,
misses a shot,
missed it. And a ball last touch.
and
by
it's
Phoenix.
going to
It
go
looked like
off
Cousins touched it
Phoenix.
last.
That's the wrong call. That should be off of DeMarcus Cousins. Mark Davis not getting any help, and it'll be the Clippers' ball.
Phoenix has already used their challenge. Yep.
Yeah, that was all
George
DeMarcus
on
Cousins.
the inbound. Shot won't
Paul
go.
George,
DeAndre
no
Ayton
Ayton
good.
with rebound number 13.
Rebounded by
On
Ayton.
Phoenix, I go right back to that 1-5 pick and roll and get the switch with DeMarcus Cousins.
Chris Paul with the
Get everybody out of
basketball.
the way.
About 7 seconds difference. Shot clock and game clock.
All right, 7 seconds. Shot clock, game clock. Chris
Paul with
Paul
four
with
to
the
shoot.
basketball.
Paul puts up a
He's
three.
going to shoot.
Puts it in.
Hey,
Chris
gets
Paul
it
from
for
downtown. And the lead back to
three.
15. Here comes Beverly.
6
Beverly
seconds.
sidesteps,
Beverly,
kicks it out to Morris.
Marcus
Morris looks to answer.
Morris. And that's going to be out of
That's gonna be Phoenix
bounds.
ball with 1.5 left. Mark Davis,
97-82.
he just made another
1.5
call.
left in
Technical
the
foul on
third.
Ayton.
Yes.
But what a response by Chris Paul. His own personal
What's going on at your
8-0 run.
heads? Shout out to the
DeAndre
Philippines.
Ayton, the technical.
Michael Collins is
Paul
in the
George
building.
will shoot
Hope
the one-shot
everybody is
technical.
doing well. Hopefully you're doing well as well. And DeAndre Ayton got a technical foul. Paul George at the free throw line.
George hits the technical
Gets
free
the
throw.
free
Let's watch
throw.
the play.
Chris Paul is coming over here basically saying that DeAndre Ayton said a bad word, and that's why he got the technical foul.
It didn't look like he was
That's on
taunting
DeAndre
first.
Ayton.
That's Well, it's hard to say without knowing what he said. Ball throws it off at 2. 1.5 remaining.
And remember, Booker
All
got
right,
a good look
97,
at the end of
83, 1.5 seconds
half.
left.
in the last game.
Booker launches it down the
Devin
court.
Booker, and he airballs it at the
Chris
buzzer.
Paul with 12 of his 22.
All right. Chris Paul has 22 points. Devin Booker, 18 points. We are at the end of 3. When we come back with the game audio, it'll be the start of the money quarter, the 4th quarter. All right, hold on a second. All right, there we go. What's up, Zion Wallace says, Boogie is suck. Tony G says, let's go, Suns baby. CP3 getting a ring. Clippers need a miracle at this point. This is scary. It'll be all baseball in 2 weeks. Hey, over 200 likes. Shout out to everyone who gave that thumbs up. Batul says, if Suns win today, will they go to the finals? Absolutely. If the Phoenix Suns can hold off this lead tonight, they will punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. First time since 1993. This series 3-2 correct. Absolutely. Chief Adam says it's go time, baby. He comes to Lup, says Suns versus Hawks in the finals. What's up, Casey Fisher? Says you're cool when today, or you're cool for doing the stream. Hey, appreciate that. I don't plugs. I don't wear cowboy boots. CP3 MVP. Angel says CP3 in Clippers head. Joseph says go Suns from Mavs Nation. Sorry about cursing. I was caught in the moment. Hey, appreciate that, Shelly. And Bam. Yeah, we don't curse. Time to close it out, Suns. CP3 definitely MVP. Troxel stream baseball. Once in a while, yeah, I will be, getting my feet into some baseball. It will be after the NBA Finals. If there's a game for on the day of the NBA draft, I will not do that. I will be doing the NBA draft, and then August, I will be switching over to football. If there's a day off, I will do a baseball game then, yes.
Before Chris Paul went on his run there, what was working for you, and how do you get back to it?
Joselito says, go Suns. Sandra says, Suns in 6. CP3 finally got a ring. Not yet. We still got to go to the finals.
Last quarter.
We talked at halftime about your team.
Here's Devin
still
Booker.
starting to feel some of the fatigue of
Devin
playing
Booker,
so
no
many
good.
games in so few nights.
Torrey
You got
Craig with the
12 minutes
rebound.
to fight for the rest
Jay
of your
Crowder,
season.
no
How
good.
do you get guys to dig in?
And DeAndre Ayton for
What's
2.
at stake right here? Our guys understand that they know it's a
99-83.
fight.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Tyler.
ma'am.
Back to you, Mike.
Well, Rachel,
Here's Reggie Jackson, DeMarcus Cousins.
Torrey Craig, DeAndre Ayton
DeMarcus
fighting.
Cousins
They get
at the
2
block,
points
down
off,
low.
offensive rebounds. Cousins draws the foul.
Count
and
that,
one.
baby, and a foul. DeMarcus
chance for a
Cousins
three-point
going
play
to the
for
free throw
DeMarcus
line.
Cousins.
DeAndre Ayton picks up the foul. What's up, R-Mac?
We talked about the impact that DeAndre Ayton
Jiro, what's
gotta
going
have
on?
in this
Says
ballgame.
go
Torrey
Suns.
Craig, DeAndre Ayton, as you talked about.
Wow, Suns, that
getting the
hotel
offensive
dude
rebound
in
and Ayton with the
Scottsdale
jump
was
hook in
right.
the paint.
And usually, Monty
No
Williams
final
would
talk
rest
until we
Ayton
win this. Go
to
Suns,
start the fourth
absolutely.
quarter. Trusting him to play huge
It ain't
minutes,
over till it's over.
playing the whole second half so far.
DeMarcus Cousins misses that.
Because
Ayton with the rebound.
It's one
Let's go,
12-minute
Suns.
spurt away from going to the
11-11
finals.
left in the fourth. It's the money
Misses the free throw.
quarter.
That foul on Ayton was his second. 14-point lead. And then a combine here
Here's
in the
Chris
fourth.
Paul.
To the basket. Lays it
Chris
up and in.
Paul with the lay-in.
Chris Paul looking to make his
101
first
to
NBA
85.
Finals in his 16th year in the league. This team up by 16. Jackson throws it behind. Cousins able to recover.
DeMarcus Cousins gets the loose ball. Paul George with the basketball.
George up top. Cousins fakes
DeMarcus
the pass.
Cousins.
Now drives on 8. Drives inside, misses
Cousins.
badly.
No
Rebound.
good. Torrey
Beautifully
Craig
threw it away, but Booker was
rebound.
right there.
You will see a steady dive
Here's
of high
Chris
screen and
Paul
roll.
with the basketball.
Paul gets inside. Looks back. Nobody
Oh,
near.
wide
Hits the
open.
jumper.
And gets it
26
for
Paul,
two.
the lead
Chris
up to
Paul.
They
18-point
get on your
game,
nerve with some of the selling
103-85.
antics, but he's one of the
Chris
all-time
Paul with
greats.
26 and 6.
Jackson fakes a three. Batum's open in the
Batum.
corner. Nick Batum can't hit.
Off the back heel,
Ball
no
deflects it back
good.
to George.
Paul George with the rebound.
And a new
Here comes
14
Reggie
for LA.
Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie, he's going to
Drive.
drive.
Shot blocked by
Got a
Ayton.
block
Picked
by
up
Ayton. Devin
Here comes Devin
Booker.
Booker.
Got a man.
And he'll bring
Got
it back
a
in.
man.
As the Clippers
Get the
back
fast
defensively.
break. Chris Paul with the basketball.
26 points, 6
8 on the
assists for
shot
Chris
clock.
Paul. There's the screen
DeAndre
set by
Ayton.
Paul, pull up jumper.
Chris Paul
Puts it in.
gets
Chris
it for
Paul does it again.
2.
And the Clippers need timeout. It's a
105
20-point
to
lead here in the fourth quarter.
85. Timeout Clippers. 9:39 left in the fourth quarter, and it's a 20-point game. Roel says bye-bye. They in the box with Ty Lue. I trust that Clips will find a way. Psych. LOL. Nice home playoff game. Aaron John says, yeah. Benjamin says, let's go, baby. Championship, here we come. Can't wait for NFL and college football season. Ayton popping off with the defense. Why show no excitement, Trox? Hey, I'm excited. I got to temper it, though, a little bit until there's triple zeros. Hey, I might have to get a cold one tonight. I might have to crack a cold one tonight and celebrate. It ain't over though. 9:39 left. I've seen 20 points evaporate within 2 minutes. So it ain't over yet. But man, up by 20, fourth quarter, 9:39. They got to continue to put that pressure. If they continue to put that pressure, then I don't think the Clippers can come back. But if they don't put that pressure, Clippers got enough firepower to come back. Yeah, your boys' hands are sweaty again. Cap King 88 says Suns had the easiest path to the finals I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? They went against the world champs. Then they went up against the Denver Nuggets with the MVP the MVP. Then they had to go up against the Clippers. How is that easy? I think they had one of the hardest schedules. Injured world champs. Time to send them home for summer vacation. Hey, got to put that pressure. The Clippers should add chokers to their new uniforms.
Got him.
CP3 is not gone. Let them come back. Be honest for a second. Fashion OG TV says then they played without CP3 because of COVID protocol. Suns had it hard. Absolutely. And don't forget his shoulder injury. He had a shoulder injury. He had to battle through 2 weeks of COVID. I mean, it was no easy task. Put some respect on his name. Come on now. Come on now. The Valley, stand up, says Benjamin.
Back in him to force.
All right, here we go. Reggie Jackson.
Task right now. 2.5 gone by in the fourth. They trail 105.
9.5 to play. Reggie Jackson with the basketball. Paul George with the basketball.
Fourth quarter shots. George trying to draw the foul. Good defense from Booker.
Paul George.
5 on the 24.
There's a
now
switch.
On
Paul on Paul.
Drives, double team, kicks it out. Morris.
Here's Marcus Morris.
Fourth
three.
Morris.
17-point game.
Defense at the Suns.
Devin Booker with the basketball.
They're not allowing Paul George to win this game.
They're being so physical.
Chris Paul with the basketball. Got it from Devin Booker.
Physical in game
Chris
5.
Paul.
Clippers did the same thing to Devin Booker for a lot of this series.
Chris Paul, top of the key, no good. Torrey Craig. Rebound. Jay Crowder, no good. Nick Batum with the rebound. Here comes Terrence Mann.
Plenty of time left in this one.
Got it to Reggie Jackson.
Morris.
Here comes Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris gets fouled, goes to the free throw line to shoot two.
Morris to shoot 2 free throws, chance to cut it to 15.
What's going on, Maine Sproul? Says, hey, Bill Cosby is free. I love playing high school baseball.
Morris in his second year with
Let's
the
go
Clippers.
Suns.
They acquired him last
Playtime
year.
is over, boys. Elite Game says, let's go Suns.
Part of this team.
Lakers had inner turmoil. Drummond sitting
Had
entire
some
last
struggles
game
earlier
speaks volumes.
in this series. But the last 2 games, he has been superb. Always supported by his brother Markieff. They actually played together in Phoenix. It's 2.5 years Marcus played in Phoenix. It did not end well this time with the Suns. He was unhappy about being traded, was so happy about playing with his brother. It's bounced around since then. Knocks down.
And Marcus Morris makes both free throws.
105-90.
It's a 15-point game, 8.5 to play.
Derrn's man
Here's
right up into
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Booker comes to
Got
get
it to Devin Booker.
Booker drives
Devin
inside.
Booker gets it for
move
2.
from Devin Booker.
Back
He's
to a
got
17-point
That's the
game.
second time we saw that play. That play is made because of the pace in which Devin
Patrick
Booker
Beverly
comes
got
off
it
of
to
that
Paul
screen.
George.
You can't catch up and get back into the
Paul
pitch.
George.
George, pull-up jumper, got it.
Pull-up jumper, good for 2.
Clippers are fighting
107 to 92.
as we get under 8 minutes remaining. 16 points for
Here's
Paul
Chris
George.
Paul with the basketball.
Terrence Mann pokes it into the backcourt. Paul step
Oh,
back.
Chris Paul.
Puts it in.
4.
Chance for a 4-point play.
3. A chance for a 4-point play. Reggie Jackson with the foul.
Upset at what happened on the last play. Paul George took him down one-on-one.
Let's
Returns the
go.
favor. CP3 and the foul. Big time effort by Chris Paul, sensing the ability, the opportunity to go to the NBA Finals and making play after play.
Got the and one free throw, 111-92.
Complete the sweep. He had 37
32 points tonight. Chris Paul.
Missed the first 2 of this series.
Here's Paul George going to drive. Gives it to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann, no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound.
Man, almost with the steal. Paul gets it back and then finds Ayton.
DeAndre, oh, come on.
Violation called. Terrence
8-second shot.
to force the turnover.
8-second violation, turnover.
No quitting the
As
Clippers,
soon as
but
you got
can
that
they
ball, you
stop
should have
Phoenix
called
right now?
timeout. You got 3.
The problem is, other than that play, they don't have the ability to rush.
All right,
the
it
Phoenix
is
Suns.
111 to 92 with 7:17 left in the money quarter. Season on the line. Paul George, no good. Rebounded by Ayton. Here comes Chris Paul.
He had 22 rebounds in game 4. He's got 16 more here in game 6.
Chris Paul with the basketball, got it to DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton gets it for 2. 113 to 92. 21-point game.
Lead of the game.
Here's Paul George, Patrick Beverly. Beverly was looking for Terrence Mann.
Couldn't quite save it.
And Ayton last touched it. It's out of bounds.
Well, they trapped him that time. And Ayton with the skill not only to drive it, but to avoid the charge. Terrific play.
DeAndre Ayton, 16 points, 17 rebounds. Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, no good. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
32 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, couple of steals.
Chris
and
Paul
a 21-point lead for his
with
Suns.
the basketball, drives,
inside,
shoots,
gets
it for 2.
Dominating right
115 to 92.
115 to 92 with under 6.5 to play.
Here's Reggie Jackson. Got it to Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, no good. Crowder with the rebound.
Center has gotten very quiet.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Pulling away here in the 4th quarter.
Suns are on an 8-0 run the last 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
8 to shoot for Chris Paul.
Devin Booker's at half court talking to the fans.
Chris Paul for 3. Let's go.
37 points for Paul.
Game. I'm calling it now. Game. Let's go. Timeout Clippers. Clippers will have 1 timeout remaining in the last 5:49. It is 118 to 92. There was a scuffle. Patrick Beverly. Oh, that's attack. Patrick Beverly pushed Chris Paul in the back. He needs to go. Throw him out. Throw him out. Can't push a person in the back. Come on now. If you can't take a butt whipping, you don't belong on the court. Get him out. I've been blown out in a basketball game by 35 points before. I didn't lose my cool. Hotel manager dude was right. Sometimes you got to get rolled. Clippers has a good group of sore losers. Suns are winning tonight. Chris Paul MVP. Vash late to the party. It was crazy day. What's going on, Ryu? Phoenix Suns. Track CP3 stats. Oh, man, it was all CP3. 37 points, 2 fouls, 1 steal, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 31 minutes. Then the next highest scoring player is Devin Booker with 20 points. Then Jay Crowder with 19. DeAndre Ayton with 16. Mikal Bridges with 9. Saric with 7. Payne with 7. And Torrey Craig with 3. For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is the only one fighting. He has 26 points, 2 fouls, 1 block shot, 1 assist, 7 rebounds in 39 minutes. Then Paul George has 18 points, 1 foul, 4 turnovers, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. Off the bench, DeMarcus Cousins had 12 points. Yeah, when you let Phoenix shoot 56% from the field, 53.6% from three-point range, and 6 for 10 at the free throw line, it's going to be a long day. They have been getting killed on rebounds, 42-28. Clippers are shooting 42% from the field, 30.3% from the three-point line, and 82.8% from the free throw line. They shot 29 free throws, made 24.
Boys and execution, we get the win. All we want to do is win. All that other stuff, we ain't worried about it. Just win the game, okay? Be there for your brother.
And they're up by 26, but Patrick Beverley, after walking past Chris Paul, and it doesn't look like he saes anything to
All
him.
right, Patrick Beverley got a
just
technical
losing
free
control
throw
of
or
his
technical
emotions.
foul
He's been
and was
from the game,
ejected.
called for a technical foul. You know, Beverley had such a great impact in this series to have it marred.
Yeah,
by
you can't do
getting
that.
Thrown out in the game.
I mean,
Granted,
I'm
it's a
all cool
26
getting my
point game,
butt whipped,
just no
but
place
hey,
in the game for
you
that.
don't
It's been
push a
hard-fought
player in the
series.
back
These teams
while
have
they're
got each
walking
other,
to
and
their
Beverley just
respective
losing
bench.
control.
You've been talking trash the whole time. You've been doing an outstanding job defending Devin Booker, defending Chris Paul, talking trash when you get stops. Bottom line is it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, and Chris Paul is rolling right now.
All right, here is
Paul
George. Paul George
Shot is good.
gets it for three.
George.
119 to 95. 5.5 left.
Lead right now for the Phoenix Suns.
Devin Booker with the basketball, screened by DeAndre Ayton.
Finds some room. Goes
Booker
high for the
shoots,
jumper,
gets it
rattles
for
on.
two.
22 for Booker. Suns are shooting
121 to
57%
95.
from the field, 55
Luke
for three.
Kennard
Kennard
for
knocks down the three-pointer. Clippers
three.
trying to get back with a three-point barrage. They got a long way
Here's
to
Devin
go.
Booker with the
But they're
basketball.
controlling the clock with high screen and roll and quality looks time and time again.
Booker again leans in.
Devin
trying to
Booker
throw the foul,
shoots,
comes up
graces
short,
the
rebound
iron, no
George.
good.
Booker's got the mask back on. He didn't wear it.
Devin Booker
all
has the
game
mask
until
back
this
on.
Recent timeout. George step back three-pointer. That's no good.
Here's Paul George, no good. Rebounded by the Suns. Chris Paul with the basketball.
Terrence Mann still trying to battle Chris Paul. Paul, the former Clipper, getting booed by the Clipper fans.
Chris
He's
Paul.
the enemy now. Falling away. Paul not that time.
Shot no good. Rebounded by Marcus Morris.
Reggie
Reggie
throws it up to
Jackson,
Terrence Mann. Lays it
alley-oop,
up
lay
and
it, Terrence Mann.
121-100.
121 to 100, 4:20 left in the fourth.
Well, the Clippers are going to need a miracle comeback if they want to keep this unbelievable playoff run alive.
All right, here is Devin Booker.
Booker again using Ayton's screen. Pass
Booker
inside
got
to
Torrey Craig.
Deflected.
Foot
Picked up by
race.
Kennard. Stolen by
Kennard,
Paul.
stolen by Chris Paul. Here's Devin Booker.
And we're under 4 minutes remaining.
Appreciate that New Age Media. Welcome to the family.
Booker's played another tough game. Hasn't shot particularly well. 10 of 25.
Devin
He's got
Booker.
22 points. A lot of big plays. And how
Got
about
his
the play
Torrey
of
Craig.
With no Cam Johnson, with Jay Crowder and foul
Torrey
trouble.
Craig.
as Craig
Shot no
misses
good. Rebounded by Paul
that. Craig had a
George.
huge impact despite the fact that only has 3 points.
Here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson gives it to
Kennard.
Luke Kennard.
That misses.
No
And Booker
good.
another
Rebounded by Devin Booker.
And the hopes
3:20
of an NBA
left.
Finals diminishing right now for the Clippers as we approach 3 minutes remaining.
Coming off a really disappointing loss.
Chris
at
Paul
home.
with the
What a
basketball.
response by these Phoenix Suns.
3:05.
They've been the
Torrey
best road
Craig,
team in the NBA
DeAndre
all
Ayton,
season. 5-2 on
Devin
the road coming into the
Booker.
playoffs. Booker misses. Craig the
No
rebound.
good. And that's going to be a
Ball knocked out
whistle.
of bounds. Craig got
Ball
hit in
knocked
the
out of
face.
bounds. That should have been a foul.
As George tried to poke it away.
Both of these coaches have done an outstanding job all year long. But pointing the finger at Monty Williams, you talked about the effort and the poor job of trying to close out the series at home. The bottom line is he didn't panic. And he didn't point the finger at anybody else. He says, I've got to do a better job. That's leadership, not allowing guys to panic, and he set the tone.
And the Clipper fans
Vulture.
right now, Mark, couldn't agree more. Giving a standing ovation.
Vulture with the
as
comment of the day.
Toronto is
Pat
ending
Bev's
his
gonna
bench,
cry in the car.
waving the white flag with 2:58
Toronto Maple
remaining.
Leafs, welcome, fam.
The Clippers season is going to come to an end tonight. One that made franchise
Appreciate
and
that,
NBA history
Ahmed.
their first conference final appearance.
Paul
ever
George
in
finished
its
the night with
51-year
21,
history. First team
21
in
points.
NBA history to overcome a pair of 0-2 deficits in the same playoff year. Some
They
unforgettable
calling up the
playoff
Dogs.
performances.
258, 121 to 100.
Game 6 clincher against Utah when they were
The
down
Valley
22 at halftime.
stand
One of the great
up.
comebacks in playoff history.
Valley stand up
But it will
as
end tonight
the
in
Suns
Game 6.
3 minutes
The
away.
injuries just too much to overcome
NBA
with no Kawhi Leonard,
Finals.
no Serge Ibaka. Zubats didn't
There's
play
a
last
steal
couple of
by
games
the
as Chris Paul
Clippers
comes
and a
up with another
re-steal
steal.
by
And
Chris
this is going to be a
Paul.
night of celebration for the Phoenix Suns.
Think about it.
Now
Not
Chris
in the
Paul can get
playoffs
some rest.
last year
Absolutely.
To NBA Finals.
Not in the
Chris
playoffs
Paul
the
with
last
basketball
10
starts
years.
with the screen.
That's never happened before. A team making the finals after missing the playoffs for 10 years or more.
And Chris
putting
Paul.
out the finishing touches. What a performance from Chris Paul. 41 points. He has waited his entire career to make the finals.
Luke Kennard, no
In his
good.
16th year,
Devin
at
Booker
age
with the
36,
rebound.
He will play for
Chris
the NBA
Paul with the
championship
basketball.
starting next week.
41
the Clippers
points,
bench.
8
Gets a technical
assists.
foul for looking
Chris
and talking
Paul.
to the Clippers bench. But he didn't want to
Woo!
dwindle down the clock and wait for something
Appreciate
to come
that,
in.
God.
He wants a knockout punch.
No, he wanted that technical.
DeMarcus Cousins with some words. You know, with the Suns, not
Suns
only
and
have they not
Sixers,
made the
I don't
playoffs
miss.
in the past 10 years, 0 playoff
Christopher
appearances,
says
just one
Crazy
winning
Leslie.
season. And they had some brutal seasons.
Elite
winning
Gaming
19
says
games, 21
Rodas
games, 23
having
games.
a panic
Last year,
attack right now.
they turned it
LOL.
around a bit as Coffee misses the technical
Coffee
free throw
misses
by
the
going
free
8-0 in
throw.
the bubble. You could see things were starting to change, young talent. And then they added Chris Paul and Jay Crowder, and this has been a dream season for the Phoenix Suns. And it's not over yet.
31 points in the second half. Chris Paul with bananas.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, and now he's going to be able to play for the NBA championship.
All right,
It's
the
a different
backups
level.
are
I
in.
can remember Larry Bird, the great Larry Bird, becoming an Indiana Pacer coach and talk to Reggie Miller. and
Etwan
myself
Moore.
and say, I want you guys to get there. It's a
He's
whole
gonna
different
shoot.
level.
He wants
You deserve
some,
this
and he
experience.
gets
And Chris
some.
Paul certainly does.
Etwan Moore with the
Just
deuce.
third NBA Finals
126,
appearance for Phoenix.
100.
In 1976, but the last one in 1993. As Coffee floats
Just
it
lost
in.
$10.
You know, I'm sure a lot of Suns fans thinking
Dang.
of Paul Westphal right now. Westphal was a great player on the 76 finals team. He was the head coach of the 93 finals team and passed away in January.
Chris
One of the great
Bashad
Hall of
and
Famers, one of the great
Skip
gentlemen,
Bayless
big
going
part
to be
of the
sad,
Suns
sad,
history.
sad.
And now a third Suns team will make the NBA Finals.
As class of guys
Thanks a
you'll
lot.
find,
This
Bonnie Williams
good
actually
game
went and
today.
visited
See you again.
prior to his
I will be live tomorrow.
death. Just a
We'll be
class
live
act and a
for
wonderful man.
game number
And what
Game
an
number
impressive
5
performance here in the clincher.
of the Milwaukee Bucks Atlanta Hawks
Chris
series.
Paul back-to-back rounds with
DoorDash Dad
brilliant performances.
says
Again, he
congrats
had 37
Phoenix.
in the clincher against Denver in the second round. 41
Skip Bayless.
here in the clincher in the conference finals.
Appreciate it, Alpha Z. OMG.
Robert Sarver, the
Surviving
owner, and
Kensington.
disappointing ending
Says
to what
Kawhi,
was
don't cry.
Such an impressive playoff run for Paul
Holgren
George and the
says
Clippers.
CP3
Again, the injuries too
MVP.
much to overcome, as were
Clip
the
Clip
Suns too much
says, let's
to
go.
overcome. Carter knocks down the shot.
Carter makes a
What a
jump
turnaround
shot.
offensively.
130, 102.
Struggling last couple of games against an excellent Clipper defense. They
Were there
explode
any
for
doubts?
130
Absolutely. I was scared it was going to go to
56%
7.
from the field.
But I had Phoenix all the way, though, to the
Shots on goal.
finals.
The follow misses, but a whistle and a foul. And they will have home court advantage in the finals, regardless if it's Milwaukee
Headed home
or Atlanta.
to
That
play
series
in
tied
the
at 2 games
finals.
apiece in the East. Again, ironic that
35.6
Paul makes his first finals
left.
by beating
Jalen Smith at the free throw line.
6 years and a team that was part of.
Or I'm sorry, that's not Jalen Smith. That's Oturo.
Coming up next, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt, live post-game reaction, plus how Giannis and Trae Young's injuries changed the Eastern Conference Finals. The best thing SVP saw.
I'm so happy for CP3.
Well, the best thing Scott saw was Chris Paul.
You really did a great job stopping Chris Paul.
And he's had his share
LA
of heartbreaking
Slippers.
playoff losses, but a time to celebrate as he will go to his first NBA Finals. Willie Green,
15 seconds
former NBA
left.
player and assistant coach. As Etuan Moore, backcourt violation, and now the Clippers will just dribble it out.
It's going to be a backcourt violation.
Another big road win for this team. They've had so many of them. Game 4 against the Lakers, games 3 and 4
We gonna
against Denver.
celebrate tonight,
Now
folks.
games 4 and 6
We about to
here against
celebrate
the Clippers
tonight.
in
We
the
are going to
conference
go into
finals.
overtime on the stream.
As the
Celebrate this
seconds tick
victory.
down, the Western
Where's our
Conference Finals
confetti?
return. The Phoenix Suns, for the first time in 28 years, are going
Let's
back to
go.
the NBA Finals.
And the game is final. Appreciate that, Robert Hopkins. The Suns are in the NBA
Those two coaches,
Finals.
You're right, they did magnificent work. Two great young basketball minds. Such respect and admiration for each other.
We appreciate your participation.
Let's
And a
go.
rough ending for Paul George and the
Let's
Clippers.
go.
You are an important part of our team.
Some spectacular performances. Tonight was not one of them. And you love to see this
Chris
respect
Paul
at the end of a
finally,
very hard-fought
first time
playoff
going
series.
to the
You look at John Bill,
NBA
a former player. You
Finals.
look at Chauncey Billups, a former player. They understand Chris Paul's march to try to get to the NBA Finals and be a champion. You know how hard that is? And they're acknowledging his greatness and his pursuit.
They lose only 4 games. There's Mark Bryant, the assistant who's done wonders with DeAndre Ayton. Only lose 4 games in the first 3 rounds. 12 and 4 in these playoffs. 6 and 2
Western
on the road.
Conference
And they are your
champs.
2021
Phoenix
Western Conference champions.
Suns. Let's
I just
go.
want to say this.
Let's
There are people that say,
go.
well, Chris Paul's not a winner because he didn't win a championship. Chris Paul getting a Phoenix Suns team to the NBA Finals, to me, is more impressive than some teams that's won a
Let's
championship.
go, folks.
You know how
Valley,
incredible that is?
stand
A team
up.
that has lost recently, know nothing about winning.
Let's go.
Well, every place he's gone, Mark, he's made that impact.
4 games
on
away.
turning a franchise
4
around and
games
becoming a winning
away
team.
from an
And here in this playoff
NBA
run,
championship.
The first 3 rounds. Devin Booker started in the first round against the playoffs, had a 47-point clinching game.
4
The second
wins
round,
away.
Paul was at his very best. And here in the Western Conference Finals, they had a lot of help from a lot of people.
We are 4 wins away. NBA
Chris Paul
championship.
acknowledging Lil Wayne
Appreciate that,
and the support
Javion.
that he has shown, the love he has shown to the Phoenix Suns.
Go
believing in
Suns,
them,
the Valley is
supporting them, being
partying
around them.
tonight.
He wants them to be part of this celebration.
Woo! Let's go.
41 points. And Devin Booker, after
Hey,
having
I
some struggles
appreciate that
earlier
surviving.
in the series. Excellent game tonight with 22 points.
Suns
But
unstoppable
they got Jay
away.
Crowder with a big performance. He had 19. And Paul's going to enjoy
First
this
time ever.
before he
Easy
gets that.
Trox.
Remember Chris Paul in game
Hey,
1 of these
we about to
playoffs,
party
injured his right
tonight.
shoulder. People start
We
to say,
about to
"Oh, no,
party
another injury for
tonight."
Chris Paul. And the first 3 games of that series was a
Let's
struggle.
go.
But he came back strong, was magnificent against Denver, then
Let's
missed 2
go.
games in this series after testing positive for COVID. Struggled a little bit in the first couple of games.
Toenail
back,
clippers.
but a
Just
brilliant
rally the
performance
Valley.
here in Game 6.
Linda. King Killer
Let's go to Rachel.
Suns.
Chris Paul.
Suns are the stuff.
Chris, I know you're all over the place right now. Chris Paul is in the NBA Finals. What do you think when you hear that sentence?
Man, it sounds damn good. Damn good. It's been a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Going to a new team, everybody staying the course. That team fight hard. T. Lue, unbelievable coach. Chauncey Billups, My big brother, so many ties.
Appreciate that, Dwayne Curry.
Damn, this feel good.
Chris, in this game, there was a point
Appreciate
the
that,
Clippers cut it
Casey.
to 7. You then scored 14 of 16 points on your way to 41 for the game. What kind of mission were you on?
Appreciate that, Miriam.
Don't lose. Don't lose missions. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that feel good. I wish my son and my family come down here. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of emotions, a lot of injuries. I was getting an MRI yesterday on my wrist. A lot of shit going on. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Come on now.
I'm over there with my team, Rach. Respect. Appreciate you.
I'll talk to you when I give you the trophy. How about that? Back to you, Mike.
You can hear the emotion in his
Appreciate
voice.
that, Mario.
Again, it's taken him 16 years. One of the premier
16
point guards
years.
throughout his entire NBA career. Now at age 36.
Finally
years ago,
going
people
to
were
the
starting to say he's on his
finals.
decline. What he did last year was
CP3.
magnificent with OKC, just getting them into the playoffs. And then this year comes to a Phoenix Suns team that had not been to the playoffs since 2010.
Let's
Here they
go.
are in the NBA Finals.
Valley, let's go.
Every single one of these young
Get
players
loud.
talk about the impact
Get
that he's
hype.
had. So
I do have to mute it real quick. There is some copyright music. Soon as they're done with the ESPN noise, I will be able to resume the game audio again. We having some fun tonight. Let's go. I will be going over the end of the game stats. Man, Suns going to the finals. Let's go. So as soon as they go on to the Scott Van Pelt show, they are going to be going into the trophy ceremony. I will be bringing in that audio. But I can actually bring in the end of the box score, and then when they get set up for bringing out the trophy, I'll resume the game audio. So Jay Crowder, 19 points, 4 fouls, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, 9 points, 3 fouls, 4 assists, 1 rebound. DeAndre Ayton had a double-double, 16 points, 17 rebounds, 3 fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 block shots, 1 assist. Chris Paul, 41 points, 2 fouls, 3 steals, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Devin Booker, 22 points, 2 fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 blocked shot, 1 steal, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Sorry, Chad. 7 points, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, 1 assist. Jalen Smith, 2 points. Torrey Craig, 3 points, 3 fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block shot, 1 steal, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. Nader, 0 points, had only 1 rebound. Cam Payne had 7 points, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Carter had 2 points. Etuan Moore, 2 points, 1 turnover, 1 rebound. The Phoenix Suns shot 53 for 94 for 56.4% from the field, 17 for 31 for 54.8% from the 3, 7 for 11, give me $1, 63.6% from the free throw line, 10 offensive rebounds, 37 defensive rebounds, 47 total rebounds, 27 assists, 5 steals, 4 block shots, 9 turnovers, 21 fouls, 130. For the Clippers, 26 points, Marcus Morris, 2 fouls, 1 block shot, 1 assist, 9 rebounds. He was a rebound away from a double-double. Patrick Beverley got ejected in the fourth quarter. Played 31 minutes, had 11 points, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Reggie Jackson, 13 points, 3 fouls, 2 steals, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Paul George, 21 points, 1 foul, 4 turnovers, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, was a rebound away from a double-double. Terrence Mann, 5 points, 3 fouls, 1 turnover, 3 rebounds. Batum, 9 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. DeMarcus Cousins, 12 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Arturo, 1 point, 1 rebound. Kennard, 3 points, 1 turnover. Coffey, 2 points, 1 turnover, 1 steal. And Farrell had 1 assist. 33 for 79%, for 41.8% from the field, 12 for 39, 30.8% from the 3, 25 for 32 for 78.1% from the free throw line, 7 offensive rebounds, 25 defensive rebounds, 32 total rebounds, 18 assists, 5 steals, 3 block shots, 2 turnovers, 11 fouls, and 103 points. That is your end of the game box score. Let me hold on a second. Let me bring up.
Well, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it starts with a lot of our younger players who developed and became winners during the bubble. And from there, with Chris and Jay and everyone joining us, it's been accelerated, I think, faster than most of our fans would have believed, but we're here. And I do want to give a shout out on behalf of all of us to the best fans in the NBA in the Valley.
Let's go! Valley, stand up!
And Robert, you entrusted the leadership of this team to James Jones and Monty Williams. Why were they the right men for this job?
Yeah, I mean,
What's up,
I just
Cheryl?
can't say enough about the job that James and Monty has done
Popcorn bacon?
in terms of setting the culture for the organization.
King Savage, how's everybody doing today?
And in terms of building the team, my hat's off to the tenacity of our players, the competitiveness of our players, and the loyalty to the Phoenix Suns. On behalf of all the Suns fans, I want to congratulate and thank them. But I'd be remiss if I didn't say that this is not our journey. Our journey is to bring that Larry O'Brien back to Phoenix. That's our journey.
Let's go. Let's bring that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah, you, my friend. It's been a long time. 16 years. Tens of thousands of hours in the gym when no one is watching, Chris. I saw the tears before. What does this mean to you to take in this moment when you think back on all those times?
Man, I'm just so happy for all the people around me. You know what I mean? And to do it here in LA with the Clippers, this is my family too. I gave 6 hard years to the Clippers. We fought hard. A lot of these fans, Billy Crystal, that's my family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So to do it here against a team that I got the utmost respect for, I'll always be a Clipper. I love these fans. You know what I mean? But this crew right here, this crew right here, this game right here, man, since day one, they opened me, they welcomed me with open arms. Coach, we did this 10 years ago in New Orleans, and we still got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna enjoy this. And my family up top, I love y'all. Y'all see them right there? That's my game, straight up. 16 years of this, 16 years, surgeries, hard work, losses, bad losses, but we're gonna enjoy tonight. We're gonna enjoy it.
You've talked in this playoffs how a lot of people thought when you went to Oklahoma City, okay, well, he's just gonna finish his career out that way without another bite at the apple of tasting something like this.
Yeah, Rach, I'm gonna tell you, I write something on my shoes every game. It say, Can't Give Up Now. Mary Mary got a song called Can't Give Up Now. I listened to it today. I got traded to OKC. That's why I write it on my shoes every game, straight up.
Chris, I did want to ask you, though, about leaving the Thunder OKC was good enough to give you some input into where you wanted to go next. What is it about these guys? What is it about this team that you said, Phoenix, I want Phoenix?
It was a lot of things. Willie Green, my brother, James Jones, we worked at the Union together. Coach Monty, I played for him already. But the big reason was the light-skinned guy right here, number 1, Devin Booker. Devin Booker, he is a dog. Go on, get it, Book.
Oh, okay.
You got to make sure they're filming, right?
Swear.
Absolutely. You know, the other night, Chris Paul calls you the oldest 24-year-old he's ever met. He says you are an old soul and you were ready for this moment. How were you, to borrow a word from your coach, how did you show so much poise?
I mean, that's what Coach preaches every day. It's poise. Obviously, he knows we're an emotional team. You know, we get into it, we get after it. You know, so there's nights like that. But, you know, when we channel our energy the right way, we can make big things happen like tonight.
You had quite the game, including taking another shot to the nose. You went without the mask for most of the night tonight. What was it like for you to get up off that floor knowing that this trophy could be there at the end if you did?
I mean, this is what we set out to get tonight. So we didn't want to go back to Phoenix without it. We didn't want to do a Game 7. We wanted to do it here tonight.
Look, I know what Robert Sarver just said, right?
Yeah.
He says
4
this
games
job
away.
is not done.
No, not at all.
So how do you prepare for the NBA Finals, Devin Booker?
I mean, we sit back, we get some rest, we watch Atlanta, Milwaukee, and just see who our next matchup is and prepare that way.
Well, congrats to you.
Appreciate it, Rachel.
Congrats to the team behind you. Congrats to the fans back in Phoenix. They're just getting started. Back to you, Scott Van Pelt.
All right. The trophy is in the valley for the Western Conference champs. 4 wins away from NBA champions. Devin Booker, first NBA postseason, reaches the final. And after 16 long years, Chris Paul finally goes to the NBA Finals. Man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We about to party tonight. Let's go. But man, what a game. Shout out to the Clippers. Shout out to the Clippers. Salute Clippers. Appreciate the hard-fought matchup. Man, conference champs, Phoenix Suns. It's been since 1993. We're back in the finals. Let's go. Hey, we ain't stopping till we get that Larry O'Brien. We ain't stopping till that Larry O'Brien comes to the valley. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, whoever's next, you're next. But, man, hey, I appreciate the 240 still rocking with your boy. But we'll be live tomorrow. Game number 5, Milwaukee or the Hawks. Who's going to be the Suns' opponent? Find out. We'll be live tomorrow. This is Troxel Sports Stream. Have a nice night. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Appreciate the 266 thumbs up. Appreciate the $4.99 in super chats. Appreciate the 24 in subscribers. Have a wonderful night. Stay blessed. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.